It's high school basketball on your home for local high school sports, 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go on YouTube. I'm John Mowinkle coming to you from the Dike-New Hartford gym. Tonight it's NICL action, and despite the insanely cold weather, Aplington-Parkersburg and Dike-New Hartford are getting together to renew another series of this big-time North Iowa Cedar League rivalry. Once again, welcome to tonight's broadcast as we're going to get started here at 6:15, possibly even a little bit before that. AP girls come in 6-8 overall, 5-7 in the NICL. DNH is 8-7, 7-6 in league play. And when these teams met in Parkersburg back in December, it was a 50-48 win for the Wolverines. AP had a couple chances to tie the game at the end, but they all were no good, and DNH held on for the victory. I do have an interview with Wolverine head coach Matt Dove. This is a portion of an interview that aired on last week's Coach's Corner on Radio on the Go Sports. And here's a little bit about talking about this upcoming stretch of the season. We are in the second half of January already. Hard to believe we're at this point of the season, but obviously a very important stretch. This is kind of where you're really building that resume for postseason play, right? What are going to be some of the biggest challenges or objectives you're going to have for the team here as we kind of go down this last stretch of January?
I think it's going to be the same things. I mean, we've kind of been stressing all year, and that's, defense, rebounding, and taking care of the basketball. I think we've grown in those areas through the course of the year, but I think there's a lot of room left for improvement. And for this team to kind of maximize, the success that we want to have, I feel like those are the three areas that we got to keep plugging away. A lot of people will kind of point at, shot making and stuff like that too. And that certainly is very important. And it's something that we work on daily. We try to get a lot of shots. Our assistant coaches do a great job, whether it's with our post players or perimeter players, whatever, breaking stuff down, put them in situations so we can work on that kind of stuff. So I think the shot making will continue to improve, and then you just kind of got to hope you don't have a really cold night whenever you're playing. But yeah, John, I think for us, just kind of continuing to work on those three things that we've been emphasizing all year. We've seen some tremendous growth from a lot of players. So our plan will be to stay the course, and hopefully we can maximize in those areas.
Yeah, could you maybe expand on some of that growth you'd mentioned that you've seen from some of those players?
Yeah, I think defensively, traditionally our program, we've played a lot of zone, whether that's 2-3, we've mixed in some 1-3-1, did some different things. So, I mean, this year we played a lot of man-to-man defense. So just some of those principles that maybe we haven't always drilled on, helping across, helping the helper, our ball screen coverage, stuff like that. And overall communication, I think, is really improved. And it's been really fun to see. Because I mean, man, when we're communicating and girls are doing their jobs and everything, it's a lot of fun to watch, from my opinion. And so if we can just keep growing on that, I mean, like we talked in the locker room last night, not our best shooting performance, and any basketball coach will tell you, you're not going to be completely on it every night offensively, but your defense, you should be able to, whether you're playing in your home gym or you're on the road, you should get the same effort there every night. So. That's been something we've really tried to emphasize this year. And then, the rebounding part, we do rebounding drills every day. I haven't compared, last year, this year, but I feel like on the offensive glass, we're much improved trying to get those second chance points and create opportunities for us that way. So, again, just keep hammering on those. And then, like taking care of the basketball, we've had some games where we've done really well, limiting turnovers, and we've had some where it's kind of bit us in the backside a little bit. So we just got to keep getting better at that. And I think we will, though. I think, the girls, they've got the right attitude. They know, what we want to emphasize, and they're bought into that. So as long as we can keep everything pointed that direction, I think we'll be okay.
All right. And how about this upcoming part of the schedule with Denver, Columbus, and AP here in the upcoming week? All three teams that you've faced already here this season.
We had a tough game against AP before Christmas, and I don't doubt that we're going to get their best shot when they come to Dike. And, I was able to go over and watch them play against Denver the other night, and they've definitely improved a ton. So we'll have to make sure that we're focused, locked in for that one. Otherwise, it'll be a tough one for us. But, our girls are, like I said, they've got the right mindset, and they know, coming into this time of the year, it's when things kind of ramp up a little bit. You got to have a little bit of a sense of urgency. So I like the mindset from the team, and I no doubt that they're ready to go.
All right, just about out of time here today, but any final thoughts you'd like to share about your team today?
No, I think one thing I'd like to just kind of shout out our managers, Ashton Schmitz, Jaden Zedeker, Alice Schumann, and Hayden Gutneck. we were lucky. We only had one manager coming into this year, so to be able to find 3 more, they do so much for us. Stuff that I'll forget if I try to start listing things off. But very fortunate to have those 4 around helping us all the time, and you know, it's something that probably doesn't get talked about, but having good managers in your program goes a long way. So we really appreciate them for what they do for us.
All right, once again, that was Dike-New Hartford girls basketball coach Matt Dove. And the crowd is going to come to their feet here. And we're going to have the introduction of the starting lineups here in just a little bit. But AP coming into this one once again with a sub-500 record at 6-8 overall, 5-7 in the North Iowa Cedar League. They've lost 3 straight games. 2 of them, 2 ranked teams, Denver, Hudson, and Grundy Center. And in that game against the Spartans back on a Tuesday night on AP's home court, they were held to just 10 points in the entire first half, 5 points each in the first and second quarters, so that was a hole they could not dig out of. Dike-New Hartford is coming off of a 48-30 win over Columbus Catholic back on Tuesday night, a game that both teams are a little slow out of the gate, but the Wolverines kind of blitzed them in the second and third quarters to pull away for that 18-point victory. And we're having a moment of silence here. We'll take a timeout. All right, we're back inside the Dike-New Hartford gym. They just held a moment of silence here for Chuck Cruzy, the former AP Booster Club president who passed away earlier this week. Certainly was a monumental figure in the AP community.
With your cheers and behaviors. Have a great time and enjoy tonight's game.
All right, let's go ahead and meet the starting lineups. First of all, for the road team AP, number 3 is a 5'7" freshman guard, Lorna Bernard. Number 4 is a 5'9" junior forward, Kiara Morse. Number 5 is a 5'6" senior guard, Ava Walker. Number 12, a 5'10" senior forward, Colby Wengsness. And number 20 is a 5'9" senior guard, Ava Eddy. And for the home team, Dike-New Hartford, number 11 is a 5'4" junior, Kaylin Meester. Number 13, a 5'7" junior, Peyton Foster. Number 15 is a 5'4" senior, Mallory Peterson. Number 41 is a 5'10" junior, Riley Reichs. And number 44 is a 5'9" senior, Siri Smith. I'm going to take time out, and we'll have our opening tip-off between AP and D&H coming up next.
Did you know Murphy's does water softeners? That's right. Check with Murphy's Heating and Plumbing for water right softeners and filtered drinking water systems for your home. Soft water is important for washing and bathing, and great tasting drinking water. Well, everyone loves that. Get your water right water softener or drinking water system today in Hampton at Murphy's. Also with water heaters, new toilets, furnace filters, and more in stock.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Dumont Telephone Company has been in business for over 120 years. Their 8-person staff has a combined total of over 135 years of experience providing high-quality service to the area. They currently provide broadband and streaming video services to several area communities in Butler and Franklin counties. Dumont Telephone Company is currently investing millions of dollars into the latest technology, fiber to the home, to make sure all rural residents have access to a high-quality broadband and streaming video services.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
It's Aplington-Parkersburg and Dike-New Hartford High School Hoops heading your way in just a moment here on 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go's YouTube channel. You know, there's a ton of games in the state of Iowa tonight that have been postponed, but this is one of the few that is actually happening. So, with good road conditions, you might as well get these games in while you can. So here we go. The ball is in the air. The opening tip-off is controlled by AP after being tapped around by a few different players. And the Falcons will move it from left to right as I see it from my top of the bleachers broadcast location. Always one of my favorite spots to visit here, Dike-New Hartford. Here's a pass into the paint. It's Colby Wangs as some of the Falcons goes up and puts it in. And AP off to a 2-0 start. They're putting on the full court press, and the Wolverines toss it across half court, moving from right to left as I see it here in this first half. Peyton Foster, the wing left side, she's the leading scorer for DNH. And we got a whistle and a jump ball called. It's a tie-up. And the alternating possession will keep it with Dike-New Hartford. So again, Peyton Foster, leading scorer on the season for the Wolverines. Coming into this game, averaging 11.7 points per game. Shooting 34% on the year, 26 of 91 from three. The most makes on the year. And she pops up a three-pointer from the right side, couldn't get it to fall. And Meester couldn't get the putback to fall. It's being tapped around and pinballed out of bounds. It is going to stay with Dike-New Hartford here with 7 minutes and 13 seconds left in the opening quarter. AP with a 2-0 lead over the Wolverines right now. And Meester looking to inbound. They get it into Smith. Here's another corner three-pointer. That one is bouncing on the rim. It hit the top of the backboard. Misfired that time by Kaylin Meester. And here come the Falcons down floor. Colby Wangsness off the backboard again. She puts it in for two, and the Falcons are off to a 4-0 lead. Colby Wangsness with back-to-back buckets here for the Falcons. And we got a whistle and an over and back violation against the Wolverines. And that'll give it back to Aplington-Parkersburg with a 6:50 to go here in this first quarter. AP wearing the road black uniforms with red numbers in text. DNH in the home whites with blue numbers in text. And blue and black stripes down the sides. Falcons have it right now with a 4-0 lead. DNH won the first matchup between these teams this season, 50-48. Lorna Bernard takes a drive to the free throw line, tries floating it up, but was fouled in the process, and will head to the free throw line. A chance to put a couple more on the board here for the Falcons. A 2-point win for the Wolverines back in late December, just before Christmas break. And Lorna Bernard hits the first free throw here for the Falcons. And that was a win for the Wolverines that seemingly really jump-started their season. And the second free throw is missed. Rebound goes to Foster, and here comes DNH with 6.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Still looking for their first score of the game. AP on top, 5-0. Foster drives down to the corner right side of the court and stops the dribble. And they send it around the horn here to Meester on the wing left side. Now Mallory Peterson takes a drive right side of the paint and stops the dribble. Tries pivoting around on Bernard and skips a pass outside. There's 12 in the shot clock. Wing three, it's Peterson, gets it to fall down through. Mallory Peterson rattled it down through the rim, and the Wolverines are back to within 2 at 5-3 AP. 6:03 and tick to go here in the first quarter. As some people continuing to file in, did get started a couple minutes ahead of schedule. Toss pass into the post, it's Morris. Wide open corner three-pointer Bernard. That one missed off the rim. And Eddie chases down the long rebound, and we got a whistle here on the near side. So out of bounds to D&H. They'll take over here. And hold on just a sec. It's going to be AP ball now, they say. They initially ruled that it was out of bounds off AP, but now they say D&H was the last to touch it. So the Falcons will keep it here with 5:45 to go in the first quarter, leading 5-3. Colby Wanks is controlling it right now for the Falcons. She's actually the leading scorer with just over 10 points per game on this season. And a steal right along the baseline by Peterson of the Wolverines. Foster throws down floor. Riley Reichs. The layup is missed. And Bernard secures the rebound, gets knocked out of bounds, and we got a whistle. Looks like they're going to call a foul here on D&H.
40 fouls on number 41.
And it goes on Riley Reichs after she missed the wide open layup attempt. That's one that the Wolverines would certainly like to have back. That would have tied the game at 5. Instead, the Falcons get it back here, leading 5-3. 5:20 to go here in the first quarter. And Walker brings it across half court. Second and final meeting between these two teams this season. No possibility of meeting in postseason play because AP is 2A and D&H is 3A. Walker has the top of the key, feeds it down into the post. Here comes Kiera Morris, around her defender, that's Reichs, and she misses the shot off the bottom of the backboard. D&H will bring it across here with Meester, tossing it down floor for Peterson. Throws it across the lane, it's Meester. Down to 4:45 to go here in this first quarter. Meester finds Peterson, catch, shoot, three-pointer. Bouncing on the rim and miss, but a nice rebound goes to Peyton Foster. The Wolverines keep the possession alive this time around. Some good ball movement here. Toss passing around. Here comes Meester pulling up from mid-range left to the paint, and the ball's on the floor. We got a whistle. It's going to be a jump ball. And the possession arrow will give it back to AP. Let's take a look at some of the stats here so far. D&H is shooting just 1 for 8, including 1 of 4 from three-point range. AP is 2 for 4, 0 of 1 from downtown. So twice as many shot attempts for D&H compared to AP here in this game. Players collide here top of the key, but the Falcons are able to keep possession. Here comes Evil Walker, aggressive drive of the paint, goes through traffic, missed the shot, and the ball gets pinballed out of bounds. It's going to be Wolverine ball. Down to 4:08 to go here in the first quarter. And certainly worth some question. Now here's a steal by the Falcons. Lorna Bernard lays it in for 2. So the Falcons get a bucket there, and they lead it 7-3. Maybe a little bit of questioning yesterday of whether this game was going to take place after it was announced that both schools were going to be off for today. But both superintendents got together, Travis Fleshner, Justin Stockdale, and said, we're going to play. Here's a steal by Bernard. Takes it down right of the lane. Lost control of it and picked up by Peterson. The Wolverines get a takeaway, and Matt Dove calls timeout with 3:35 to go here in the first quarter. AP 7, D&H 3, and a 30-second timeout. Chad Bixby making his way up to the broadcast spot here as well. Let's take a look at some of the numbers here so far. It's a 3 for 6 shooting night for the Falcons so far. 0 for 1 from 3, and 1 of 2 at the free throw line. And again, 1 for 8 for D&H, 1 of 4 from downtown. Mallory Peterson has the only 3 points for the Wolverines. AP being led by Colby Wenzel with 4, Lorna Bernard with 3. AP has lost 3 straight. D&H just snapped a 2-game losing streak with Tuesday's win over Columbus Catholic. And here come the Wolverines inbounding the ball. Meester passes left and finds Peterson to get it across half court. Josie Silman checked into the lineup here for the Wolverines as well. And Peterson's got it top the key, stops the dribble. And Silman passes left here to Foster. They've got Eddie on her. To the corner, here's a catch shoot 3. Kaylin Meester in and out, couldn't get it to fall. Silman tries securing the rebound, couldn't hang on, and it's out of bounds to AP. And that was so close to going down for Kaylin Meester. An 0 for 4 shooting start for her. And the Falcons will get it back with a 7-3 lead. And now Walker gets knocked down from behind. No foul called. The ball is still on the floor. Scramble for it. And we got a whistle, jump ball, and the Wolverines will have it on the alternating possession. So D&H with a takeaway. And they'll get it back, needing a bucket bad here with under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. And they get it across. Nice defense by Eva Walker. Here's a three-pointer. It's Peterson off the back of the rim and missed. Rebound goes to Eddy. Peterson now 1 for 2 from three-point range. AP leads the all-time series between these teams 52-25. Here's a straight-on three-pointer, missed short by Eddy. Rebound goes to Reichs. Wolverines coming down floor in transition. It's Foster. Takes it along the baseline right. And she stepped out of bounds. She was trying to fling it over to Kaylin Meester, who was going to be open here in the left side wing. However, Foster could not keep her feet in bounds, and D&H will turn it back over. So again, a huge series lead, historically speaking, for AP, dating back to the mid-1990s. But the Wolverines have dominated the series for the most part in this past decade or so. Of course, they had the run of 7 consecutive state tournament appearances. Here's a drive down by Walker, floats it up. It's going to be an and one opportunity. Eva Walker with the bucket and got hacked in the act.
Good by number 5, Eva Walker. She will shoot the and one.
So a 9-3 AP lead, and Walker with a chance to make it 10-3. And she knocks that one down. Just a 39% free throw shooter on the year, but that one good, and it's a 7-point lead for the Falcons. AP swept the season series last year after several straight wins in a row by D&H in the series. And D&H took the first one between these teams back in late December, as I mentioned. Reichs has a high post right, bounce pass. Here's a Peterson three-pointer, missed off the rim. And Bernard trying to secure the rebound, being boxed out, and it's going to be AP got a timeout. So Brady Driscoll able to get the timeout off here with 1:44 seconds left in this first quarter. And we will keep it right here. It's a 30-second timeout. AP 10, D&H 3. Each team now with four timeouts remaining for the rest of the game. So D&H is not afraid to let some three-pointers fly. Mallory Peterson now 1 for 4 from three-point range. And the team as a whole is 1 for 7 and still just 1 for 11 as a whole, shooting just 9% in the game. And meanwhile, AP is still at 50%. They're 4 for 8. So the Falcons will inbound. Megan Bruns checks in here for the first time. Peyton Osterkamp into the lineup as well. And AP brings it across half court from left to right. Bruns dribbles and shovels a pass away to Eddy. She brings it to the top of the key and throws it right. Here's a Bernard three-pointer. That one is good. Nothing but net for Lorna Bernard. And the Falcons have a 10-point lead at 13-3. Down floor, it's Meester. She's got it in the wing left side and tossed it up to the free throw line. And across the court, they send it to Peterson once again. Into the paint, it's Reichs. Runs into Bruns. Bounce the pass outside. That was a slow one. Almost could have been picked off. Here comes Meester. Aggressive drive. Circling through defenders. Couldn't get it to fall. Reichs with a putback. Off the rim and in. Riley Reichs picks up just the second bucket of the game for the Wolverines, and it's now 13-5, still in favor of AP. 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Across half court come the Falcons. A kick to the corner here, it's Osterkamp. Takes it to the high post left and throws an interception. It's Peyton Foster. 1-on-2. Wolverines down floor. Foster to the rack and couldn't get it to fall, but AP called for a foul. Free throws coming up for D&H with 33.1 seconds left until the end of the first quarter. Kind of crazy. That was just the first team foul committed by AP here in this entire game. 3 by the Wolverines, by the way. And Foster's first free throw is off the rim and missed. Wolverines as a team shooting just 53% of the line. Foster touch better at 64. But she goes 0 for 2 on that trip. Being tapped around, it's going to be picked up by AP. And here come the Falcons. Bernard trying to take it all the way, and she does. Puts it in off the backboard, and the Falcons are back up by 10 at 15-5. Lorna Bernard with her third made field goal of the game. She's now 3 for 4. Nice start for Lorna. Out of bounds to AP as Morris and Reichs collided with 12.8 seconds left in the first quarter. A little bit of a quieter night. I would imagine a lot more people staying home with all this crazy cold weather. Here's a three-pointer missed by Foster, but an offensive rebound for Meester. Loose ball now picked up by the Falcons with Walker. Tossing it down floor. Here's Eddie, and almost turned it over. The ball was floating up on the baseline as the horn sounded and the backboards lit up. Aplington-Parkersburg 15, Dike-New Hartford 5, the second quarter.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Let's head to the second quarter. It's Aplington-Parkersburg 15 at Dike-New Hartford 5. John Mowinkle with you here on 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go on YouTube. Falcons have it right now with a 10-point advantage. They're largely the lead of the game so far. And here comes a three-pointer from Eva Walker, and the Falcons now lead by 13. And this thing has a chance to get out of hand. Heck of a shot for Walker to get things rolling here in this second quarter. And AP is now 7 for 11. Now a steal for Wangsness. Down floor for Walker across half court of that Wolverine logo. Wangsness takes a three, and she wedges it between the rim and the backboard. That'll be a jump ball. It looks like T&H will have the possession arrow. And Matt Dove comes in and slaps that thing out of there. Good hops for Matt. So D&H takes back over here. After managing only 5 points in the first quarter, they're 2 for 14 shooting in the game, 1 for 8 from 3. 0-2 at the free throw line. Jalen Smith checks in for the first time for D&H. Down low, Sirius Smith, kick to the corner. Peterson, wide open three. Couldn't get it to go from the left corner. Tapped out toward midcourt. It's picked up by Eddie. One-on-one with Foster. Eddie to the rack and missed. Put back Morris, counted and one. Falcons extend the lead to 15 at 20-5. And a free throw coming up here for Kiara Morris after she hits her first bucket of the game.
Kiara Morris will shoot the game one.
And now we got a timeout called here before the free throw with 6:58 to go in the second quarter, called by Matt Dove and the Wolverines. It's a full timeout, so we will take it as well. AP 20, D&H 5.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing.
When it comes to plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, choose Murphy's Heating and Plumbing of Hampton. Check murphysheating.com.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn.
And one free throw coming up here for Kiera Morris. It is up and no good. Still being tapped up along the baseline and out of bounds. D&H will take possession. AP 20, D&H 5, 6:56 to go here in the second quarter. And Kiera Morris just had a layup here for the Falcons, got fouled and could not hit the and one free throw. And now the Wolverines are in a little bit of trouble here. Down by 15 points early in the second quarter. Foster's got it, now pops up a three-pointer in the face of Ava Eddy. It's going to float out of bounds. Riley Reichs went flying out along the baseline, tried tapping it back in. Could not do so, however, and D&H will give it back to AP here with 6:38 to go in this first half. Falcons with a chance to really put the pedal to the metal and open this thing up. Leading by 15 points, their highest so far. Looks like Will Reingard has made his way into the facility. Always a pleasure to talk about Wolverine track and field and cross country with that guy. Here's Colby Wangstis off the backboard and missed. And the Wolverines get the rebound. And here they come, quickly down floor. Smith faked the shot, that's Jalen Smith. She peers around, bounces it down, low post right. And Riley Reichs misses the turnaround shot. Down floor, Eddy tosses for Wangstis. To the high post, it's Morris, and back outside, Eddy. Catch, shoot, three-pointer. Tossing off the rim, missed. Tapped around, Morris with the rebound. But stolen away by Jalen Smith. And taken right back by Eddy. Her layup is good.
Steal on the basket by number 20, Ava Eddy.
22-5 Falcons with 5.5 to go here in the first half. Foster across half court. They almost turned it over. She ran into Eddy. Foster pulls up from midway down the lane on the right side. Couldn't get it to fall. Foster another opportunity. Left side baseline. No good. But a nice offensive rebound for Riley Reichs down underneath. D&H will get another chance here. Top of the key, it's Kalen Meester. Toss it down. Short corner right, it's Reichs. Offer defender, couldn't get it to fall. Went straight up and straight back down. Fast break AP. Here comes Bernard to the rack and in. 24-5 Falcons here with 4:50 to go in the first half. Top of the key, it's Jalen Smith. Couldn't hang on to the pass from Meester. And picks it back up at the logo. They almost could have turned it over. 15 on the shot clock. He tossed it high to the right side. Smith faked the shot. Tries to drive it in on Wangstis. Couldn't get anywhere. Underneath, Riley Reichs. Couldn't get it to fall off Morris. And now Meester and Eddy battling for it. It's going to be AP possession.
Into the Wolverine lineup is number 45,
Kirsten Peterson makes her first appearance. The 5'11" D&H sophomore.
Mallory Peterson, number 15, returned to the Wolverine lineup.
And Wangstis will bring it across here for the Falcons, looking to snap a 3-game losing streak. Colby's got it, now hands off Walker. Her three-pointer is good from the right wing. Eva Walker with her second three-pointer of the night. The Falcons lead at 27-5. What a first half here for AP. Absolutely taking care of business. Wolverines almost with a turnover. Meester. Now up top of the key here, it's Siri Smith. They toss it down to the right side. Meester in the paint. Kirsten Peterson pivoting around. Straight on three. That's Mallory Peterson. Finally, the Wolverines get one to go here in the second quarter, with Mallory Peterson's second made three-pointer of the night. She's now 2 for 5 from downtown. Morris in the paint, almost had her ripped away by Peterson, but they left Osterkamp wide open, and she knocks down the three-pointer. It's 30-8 Falcons, a 22-point advantage, and AP is shooting 4 of 7 from downtown, 12 of 19 as a whole. Here's a three-pointer by Meester. That one missed too strong. And the rebound goes to Lorna Bernard. Falcons take it across half court. Now Walker takes a three. That one rims out. The rebound goes to Mallory Peterson. Wolverines get it back. So the Falcons cool off a little bit now to just 50% from three-point range. And jump ball gets called. DNH will have the, or excuse me, AP will have the possession arrow. Here with 2:50 to go, 2 to go in the first half. Be safe out there if you're traveling. It is a cold one. Not that I need to tell you that, but it's about as bad as it gets here for wintertime temperatures anyway. At least there's no snow or anything like that. Still makes travel possible. Wangs just takes down to the right block. Three-pointer, it's Bruns. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebound Wolverines. Megan Bruns with her first shot attempt of the game. DNH down floor. Mallory Peterson. That three is no good. Man, it was halfway down and out. Wangs is down there battling for the rebound with Reichs. Still on the floor and picked up by Meester. She gets rejected by Colby Wangsness on her way up. And now the Wolverines get a steal with Peterson once again. And taken right back away by Wangsness. Colby bringing it across half court. 1:52 until halftime. Here's Bernard, open three-pointer. Missed it off the front of the rim. Rebound Meester. AP 30, DNH 8. Mallory Peterson across half court. And he'll bounce it behind here for Peyton Foster. Onto the point here for the Wolverines. Down to 15 on the shot clock. And here's Lorna Bernard trying to rip it away from Josie Silman. A jump ball is called, and DNH will keep it on the alternating possession. Morris and Walker come in. All two came in, three went out, and then Peyton Osterkamp gets told, nope, you're staying in. So Peterson inbound, toss it in deep. Here's Meester, top of the key. Bounce down to the low post left. Riley Rags, turnaround shot. Oh, that was halfway down and out again. Wolverines have had a lot of those tonight so far. Falcons toss it down low. Bruns, hesitation, up and in off the backboard. Nice little move down there for Megan Bruns. Lets the defenders fly by. Up and in off the backboard. 32-8 Falcons. 1 minute to go till halftime. Across half court comes Meester. Now it's Peterson up top of the key. Line drive into the lane. Riley Reichs turns around, gets fouled by Morris. And it'll be free throws for DNH here late in the first half. What's up next for these teams? AP will host Oline on Tuesday, January 27th. They'll be at home against West Fork on Thursday night next week, and next Friday, home against Columbus Catholic. So 3 straight at home next week. Riley Reichs knocks down the first free throw here for DNH. With one more coming up. And that one is no good. And the Falcons secure the rebound. DNH will be back in action next Tuesday when they travel to Sumner, Fredericksburg. They'll host Roland Story on Thursday next week before traveling to Hudson a week from tonight. That'll be it for January, hard to believe. Falcons have it right now, leading 32-9. Morris in the post. Ooh, she traveled with it. She turned, then took a step. It's called for the walk. That's an easy one for the official to make. And the Falcons give it back to the Wolverines with 29 seconds left until halftime. Foster throws it across half court. Down 4 for Meester. And down to 20 seconds. Looks like the Wolverines will hold for the last shot. See if they can get a good look here to send us to halftime. High post right, it's Silman. And that elbow jumper rattles in and out. Picked up by Bernard. Here come the Falcons. 5 seconds left. In the lane, it's Walker. Couldn't hang on to it. Wangsness tries saving it. And it's going to be out of bounds to DNH with 2 seconds straight up left in the first half. So if you can at least get it to half court here, you can throw it in deep. It'll be Mallory Peterson tapping it. Into Meester, still at the free throw line, now takes to the logo. Did not get the shot off before the buzzer. And that is it for the first half. Aplington-Parkersburg 32, Dike-New Hartford 9. It's halftime on 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go on YouTube.
Learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready to refresh your bath or kitchen? Murphy's Heating and Plumbing has your perfect match. From stunning showers to modern toilets, explore endless possibilities in Murphy's exclusive vendor showroom. Stop by on Highway 3 East in Hampton or call for your personal showroom tour. Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, transforming your dreams into reality.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
We've reached halftime inside the Dike-New Hartford gym. It's Aplington-Parkersburg 32, Dike-New Hartford 9. All AP here in this one. And they have a 23-point advantage here at the halftime break. Just pulling away here in this one. They've done that, kept pretty much the same pace all the way throughout the game. And AP has played one of their better first halves that they have, certainly in a while, possibly the entire season, shooting 56% in the first half, 13 of 23, including 4 of 10 from 3 and 2 of 4 at the free throw line. For a good chunk of it, they were actually shooting over 50% from 3. Lorna Bernard with a team-high 10 points already. She has had a few slower games as of late, but kind of finding her stride back once again. 4 of 6 shooting overall, including 1 of 3 from 3 and 1 of 2 at the free throw line for Lorna. 9 points for Eva Walker. Chloe Wangs, this is 4. Peyton Osterkamp, 3. 2 apiece for Kiera Morris, Ava Eddy, and Megan Bruns. Meanwhile, for the Wolverines, just 3 of 27 in the game for 11%. And it's not like they haven't gotten decent looks. There's just been a ton of shots that have been, that rattle in and out type of thing, halfway down and out. Sometimes they just don't fall, but a lot of unlucky bounces here for the Wolverines throughout the course of the first half. 2 of 12 from 3 and 1 of 4 at the free throw line. Mallory Peterson with a team-high 6 points on 2 of 7 shooting, including 2 of 6 at the three-point line. 3 points for Riley Reichs. Those are the only Wolverine players who have even scored in the game so far. So we got about another 4 minutes and 40 seconds till we get rolling in this third quarter. And again, AP with a 32-9 lead over Dike-New Hartford. And both teams will be back in action next week with 3 games. Wolverines will be at Sumner Fredericksburg on Tuesday. We'll host Roland Story on Thursday. We'll be at Hudson on Friday. Falcons will have 3 at home. On Tuesday, they'll host Owine. Thursday at home against West Fork. And Friday at home against Columbus Catholic. By the way, that West Fork game will air here on 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go on YouTube. So certainly looking forward to that one as well. All right, I'm going to take a timeout, and I'll come back with the second half between AP and DNH. Falcons 32, Wolverines 9. Back.
Did you know Murphy's does water softeners? That's right. Check with Murphy's Heating and Plumbing for water right softeners and filtered drinking water systems for your home. Soft water is important for washing and bathing, and great tasting drinking water. Well, everyone loves that. Get your water right water softener or drinking water system today in Hampton at Murphy's. Also with water heaters, new toilets, furnace filters, and more in stock.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Christian
The second half between Aplington-Parkersburg and Dike-New Hartford is just a few moments away. It's AP 32, DNH 9 here in the girls' game. And this is the only doubleheader of basketball that is going on tonight in the entire league. All the other ones have been postponed to future dates, so all eyes in the NICL on this one tonight. We will have the boys' game between these two schools coming up in just a little while as well. Should be around 7:45, maybe even a little bit earlier. So AP shooting 56% here in the first half to just 11% for DNH. It's a stark side-by-side comparison. Also with a three-point shooting, AP is 4 of 10, DNH is 2 for 12. At the free throw line, AP 2 for 4, DNH 1 for 4, so not too much different there. But here we go. We are underway in the second half. AP moving from right to left, down to the north end of the gym here at DNH. The Shed, as some people call it, just a couple years old. Turnaround shot, right side of the lane. That's Colby Wangsness. The Falcons extend their lead to 34-9. And just like that, Colby is now 3 for 4 in the game for AP. Wolverines across half court. It's Peyton Foster at that Wolverine logo at midcourt. Wolverines moving from left to right down to the south end of the Wolverine gym. Here's a high post right jumper. Couldn't get it to fall. That was Siri Smith. Fight for the rebound, though. It goes to Peyton Foster, and the Wolverines keep the possession alive. Top of the key, it's Meester. Stops the dribble, throws it right. Peterson takes a three. Off the rim and missed. But a nice rebound goes to Siri Smith. And we got a whistle here. It looks to be a foul on AP. 57 seconds into the third quarter. That'll go on Colby Wangsness. DNH now 2 of 13 from 3. Mallory Peterson has shot a bunch of them. She's 2 for 7. First free throw by Peyton Foster, up and in, after she was 0 for 2 earlier in the game. One more coming up for Peyton, and that one good. 2 for 2. 34-11 AP. Just underway here in the third quarter. Looks like a few more people have filed their way into the door as we've gone along here tonight. Here's a corner three-pointer. Bernard off the rim and missed. Rebound Foster. And an immediate foul against AP. So 2 team fouls on the Falcons here in the first minute, 12 seconds of the third quarter. Now one on Lorna Bernard. Meester throws left. It's Peterson. Still in the backcourt. Stops her dribble and throws it across back to Meester. And now she weaves to the top of the key. Throws it left. It's Smith. That's Siri Smith. Left wing three-pointer. Missed too strong by Meester. Rebound chased down by Peterson. Tapped out of bounds by Bernard. Inbound here once again. Foster takes it right. Throws a pass down to Peterson. Into Reichs. Turns around. Couldn't get it to fall. Colby Wangsness right there. Down there for the rejection. Underneath is Kiera Morris. Lost the ball and goes up and a foul.
Wolverine foul is on number 15, Mallory Peterson.
That goes on Mallory Peterson. It'll be free throws now for Kiera Morris of AP, who's 0 for 1 of the game so far at the line. And that one is no good. She's now 0 for 2. And the second one also missed. And we got a jump ball over on the far side corner of the court. Morris now 0 for 3 at the free throw line. 2 for 6 is the team for AP. So DNH takes it across half court here. Send it across. Here comes a three-pointer. Missed by Mallory Peterson. Rebound Falcons. Quickly down floor in transition. Wangsness takes dribble in the paint. Missed the first shot. Fouled on the second one. And it'll be free throws coming up for Colby. It'll be her first trip to the line tonight. Wangsness on the year, shooting 65% of the free throw line, coming in 27 of 41. First shot is up and good.
Autumn Meester, and number 23, Josie Seelman.
35-11 lead here for the Falcons. One more coming up here for Wangsness. It's up and no good off the rim. Rebound goes to Riley Reichs. She's one of the players here for D&H that has steadily progressed here throughout her career. Got a 30-second timeout called here with 5 minutes and 35 seconds left in the third quarter. AP leading D&H 35-11. Chuck and Duck is coming up at halftime of the boys' game, it sounds like. Riley Reichs, I mentioned 6.5 points per game here on the season so far. She's been a key post player here for Dike-New Hartford. In fact, that's not a ton of points per game, but it is among the best on the team, behind Peyton Foster's 11.7. We were supposed to have the NICL girls wrestling tournament going on tonight at AP. However, that got postponed to Monday night. Coverage of that will air here on 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go's YouTube channel. That's a 4:30 start. Falcons get a steal in the backcourt here with Bernard. Does a little jab step and lets Foster sag back off her. Walker along the baseline bounces it into the paint Morris, and the Falcons turn it over without getting a shot off. Cross half court. Wolverines in transition. Foster bounces it to Reichs. Her layup is good. Riley Reichs, her second made shot of the game. Wolverines are back to within 22, 35-13. Walker has it, bounced it for Wangsness. Tap from behind and a foul on Silman. Her first team's third here of this third quarter. So Wangsness inbounds here at half court. Holds it overhead, looks to throw it down to the post. Instead, she dribbles right. It's a pass to Lorna Bernard. She arcs up her three-pointer, knocks it down. 38-13 Falcons back up to a 25-point lead. Heck of a stroke from Lorna. Her second three of the night, now 2 for 5 from downtown. Newcomer into the game for D&H, Autumn Meester. 5'4" senior. Now it's a tie-up. Eddie reaches in on Mallory Peterson. And the jump ball will give it to AP with 4:23 to go here in the third quarter. Lorna Bernard bringing it across half court here for AP. Down to Walker, takes it along the baseline. Wide open three-pointer, Ava Eddy. A little too strong, but the offensive board goes to Bruns. Taken away by D&H. Foster down floor. Her layup is good. Nice fast break there for D&H. It's a loose ball out of bounds to AP here with 3:46 to go in the third quarter. 38-15 Falcons. Top of the key, it's Wangsness. Guarded by Silman up there. 15 on the shot clock, and a bounce pass here to Walker. Crosses over, runs into Foster, who takes a tumble to the ground. Falcons get it back. Bernard from the center of the lane floats it up with a right hand and gets it to fall, and a foul was called on D&H. And one opportunity for the Falcon freshman with a 40-15 lead. Bernard up to 15 points for the Falcons. That is a team high. Eva Walker is next with 9. Second free throw by Bernard. His swish, the and one free throw, I should say. And it's 41-15 AP. A 26-point advantage, their largest of the game. 3:25 to go in the third quarter. And what's been a total blowout here for the most part. Falcons have had the lead pretty much the entire way through, except for very early on. Down low pass, and a layup is missed by the Wolverines. And a foul on a putback attempt. Josie Silman with the initial shot. And it'll be Kirsten Peterson with the free throw attempts after Lorna Bernard gets a hit with her second personal foul. First free throw here is good. Kirsten Peterson with her first point of the night. 3:09 to go in the third quarter.
Kirsten Peterson will shoot the second.
And the second one, you betcha. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line for Peterson. Wolverines as a team are now 5 for 8 at the stripe. 41-17 Falcons. 3:03 to go, third quarter. Bernard holds it overhead. Line drive pass here to the near side. It's Osterkamp. Out top of the key, Bernard once again drives in on Foster. Bounces it down toward Wangsness. Out of bounds. Off of someone's leg, it looked like. It'll stay with AP here with 19 to shoot. Osterkamp inbounds up top of the key. It's Bernard. Drives down right of the lane, throws a pass out to the corner. Osterkamp catch, shoot, three is air ball. And AP can't secure the rebound. Both Morris and Eddy were right there. They'll lose it on the baseline and give back to the Wolverines with 2:45 left in the third. Across half court comes DNH here with Meester. Pivots around, throws to Silman, elbow jumper right side, missed it short. Meester tried to tap it back in, but they say she stepped out of bounds before that. All right, Falcons get it back, 2.5 to go here in the third. Looking to pull away and close this thing out here over the final 10 minutes of game time. It's not over till it's over, but looking pretty good for AP right now. Three-pointer by Eddy, kind of got hit. No foul was called. Morris secures the rebound. And now there's a whistle and a jump ball call. Sometimes you'll see a contact like that get called as a foul. It really was wasn't too egregious. Did nothing to alter the shot. It was just incidental contact, I would say. So 2 minutes to go here in the third. Wolverines get it across half court. This is going to be a kind of a head scratcher of a game for DNH as Kaylin Meester knocks down the three-pointer for her first made shot of the night. Missed her first 7, but hit her 8th right there. Now 1 for 8 from the field. 41-20 is AP's lead. Got the Wolverines still more than doubled up here. Langston has the top of the key. Goes through a couple defenders. Out to Walker. Drives in aggressively. Oh, floats it up with 2 hands. She gets called for the travel. She just tried releasing it and getting rid of the ball. She thought she might have gotten fouled, but they say she did take a walk with it. And a steal here by the Falcons. It's Eddy. Down to Walker. Back to Eddy. Left side corner. Drives around defenders. Now it's Walker again. Takes it down. Left side. Shot fake here by Morris. Floats it up. Couldn't get it to fall. And the Falcons get the rebound. It's Wangsness. Her turnaround shot's good.
Rebound in the basket by number 12, Kobe Wangsness for the Falcons.
So yeah, DNH, I mean, it's not like it's going to be panic time here for the Wolverines, but you know, especially based on how the first game went between these two teams, you would have to think that the Wolverines were expecting to compete a little better in this one. But the Falcons up big here in this one. Led by as many as 26 points. It's at 23 right now. 43-20 Falcons in front. And here comes Meester. Kind of a desperation shot. Maybe was searching for a foul call. It's out of bounds. Wolverines will inbound here with Meester on the baseline. Looking. Toss it in behind the three-point line. She gets the pass back for Peterson. And Meester's three is good. Back-to-back made threes for Kaylin. It's back to a 20-point game. 24 seconds left here in the third. And Morris misses a layup from the left side of the bucket. That's something that's kind of haunted the Falcons in a number of games here throughout the season. You got to be making those kinds of shots. A bounce pass stolen away by Walker. There's 5 seconds left of the quarter. Cross half court at Seti. 2 seconds. Passing it down for Morris. Tried throwing it back in bounds. Now, are they going to put time back on? They're going to say no. Now they're talking, actually. Nope, they're going to bring it to the fourth quarter. AP 43, D&H 23. Final stanza coming up next.
Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Dumont Telephone Company has been in business for over 120 years. Their 8-person staff has a combined total of over 135 years of experience providing high-quality service to the area. They currently provide broadband and streaming video services to several area communities in Butler and Franklin counties. Dumont Telephone Company is currently investing millions of dollars into the latest technology, fiber to the home, to make sure all rural residents have access to a high-quality broadband and streaming video services.
Let's head to the fourth quarter. Aplington-Parkersburg 43, Dike-New Hartford 23. Here in the girls' game of this varsity doubleheader here inside the Wolverine Gym. John Moenkel with you here on 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go on YouTube. Three-pointer, it's Lorna Bernard. Missed it from the right wing. Rebound's going to go out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Falcons. Well, let's take a look at some of the stats here so far. AP, one of their better shooting games of the year. They're at 17 of 35. That's just over 48%, 5 of 16 from 3. Walker inbounds. Here's Bernard on the baseline, kicks back out to Walker, and her three-pointer is good. Eva Walker now 3 for 4 from downtown. And the Falcons lead it 46-23. They've got the Wolverines doubled up. Now a tie-up here between Meester and Wangsness. Wolverines will keep it here. By the way, D&H shooting 7 of 38 in the game. That's just over 18%. 4 of 16 from 3. So here comes D&H. Three-pointer right wing. It's missed to the left by Mallory Peterson. Falcons almost secured it with Eva Walker over on the far sideline. It's out of bounds off of her knee. And actually, no, there was a foul called on D&H before that occurred. So that'll be the first team foul here on D&H in the fourth quarter. Kaylin Meester gets called for the personal. And that's her second of the game. Falcons have it right now as we approach the 7-minute mark to go in the game. Stolen away here by Foster, who's been held to just 4 points in the game so far, averaging just over 11. And a turnaround shot from the paint. That's Sirius Smith. That's her first bucket of the game. 46-25 AP. AP's lead is kind of plateaued around this 20-plus point mark. And a swat here down by Riley Reichs. Gets the rejection of Eva Walker. But yeah, just kind of a slow start for D&H, kind of doomed them early on. Three-pointer straight on, it's Lorna Bernard. Missed it to the left, but an offensive rebound for AP. Three-pointer left wing, missed by Walker. And another offensive rebound. Colby Wangsness not able to get the putback attempt to go. And still a chance at an offensive rebound. Falcons don't end up with it, and D&H will take it back. So those are some of those looks underneath are the ones you kind of want to hit. Yeah, again, AP's kind of been burned on on some of those here this year. Mallory Peterson, though, able to make a bucket on the other end here for D&H. And it's 46-27 with 5:55 to go. Colby Wangs just misses a 3-2 strong. Her first three-point attempt of the game. Long pass down the floor. Siri Smith, another bucket for her. And a timeout has been called with 5:44 to go in the fourth quarter. It's a full, so we will take it as well. AP 46, D&H 29. We'll have the conclusion in just a moment.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
5:44 to go in the fourth quarter. AP 46, D&H 29. And the Falcons inbound. Weave down the floor through the full court pressure of D&H. Bernard bounces left down to the post. Stolen away by the Wolverines. Foster brings it across half court after receiving the pass from Reichs. And she dribbles it here at the midcourt logo. Stops the dribble, throws it left to Smith. Around the perimeter, here's Meester. Pops up a three-pointer. Bouncing on the rim, couldn't get it to fall. Rebound Wangsness. And that's another one of those that just could not get a lucky bounce. That's kind of been a big problem here for D&H tonight. They get another steal with the Reichs. Putting together some stops here. The lead for AP down to 17. Down to the lane, it's Reichs. Kick out, here's Meester. Down inside, low post left, turnaround shot. Siri Smith missed it off the rim. But another offensive board here for D&H. Keeping this possession alive. Three-pointer Meester. Bouncing on the rim many times. Still couldn't get it to fall. Out of bounds to the Wolverines after Morris was not able to secure the rebound. 4:46 left, a 17-point lead for AP. And don't look now, but D&H looks to be making a little bit of a run at this. Mallory Peterson, three-pointer. That one good from the left corner. It's a 14-point game, 46-32. Falcons will need to play smart here down the stretch. Walker passes left, down to the low post. Morris fouled on a shot attempt. She will shoot free throws with 4 minutes and 27 seconds left in regulation. And AP as a team shooting just 4 of 9 at the free throw line tonight. Morris is 0 for 3. First one up and good. Now 1 for 4 at the line tonight. Bernard comes in to replace Bruns. And another free throw upcoming. Flicks the wrist and hits it. Morris goes 2 for 2 on that trip. And AP extends the lead to 48-32. Certainly not a high-scoring game, but one that AP's had control for the vast majority. Meester tosses left, it's Peterson. And down on the low, it's Riley Reichs. Turnaround shot off the backboard, halfway down and out. See, that's what I'm talking about. There's just been a ton of those that have not gone in D&H's favor. Maybe Matt Dove is going to advocate for a rim adjustment or something. 3:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. Low post right. Turnaround shot is missed by Wangsness. Rebound secured by Meester. Wolverines running down floor. 3:40 to go. Kick to the corner. Three-pointer. It's Peterson. That one is good again. Mallory Peterson heating up from three-point range. Now 4 of 11 from downtown. It's a 13-point lead for AP. No game in this league is going to come easy for the most part. And D&H is proving that with a much stronger finish to this game. Turnaround shot, and the scoop did not go for Morris. The putback was good for Wengsness.
Rebound and putback by number 12, Kobe Wengsness for the Falcons.
And a foul, or a timeout, excuse me, has been called. With 3:08 to go, let's see if it's full or 30. It's a full. We will take it as well, with AP leading D&H 50-35.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
.308 to go in the fourth quarter. AP 50, D&H 35. Here in the girls' game, the boys' game is coming up around 7:45. So glad you're with us here on 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go on YouTube. In a frigid night here in North Central Iowa. Wolverines are still in the backcourt. They throw it across here is Peterson. They get it across with about a second and a half to spare. Knocked out of bounds here by AP. Mallory Peterson will toss it in once again. At the free throw line, it's Meester. Terminates the dribble. Peers around. Tries to throw it down to Siri Smith, but stolen away by Colby Wengsness. And across half court comes Eva Walker. Down floor, it's Eddie. Holds it overhead, now up top of the key. Wengsness takes a drive, now floats it up from 14 feet. Couldn't get it to fall. And Lorna Bernard tried saving it from going out of bounds. To no avail. Wolverines will take it back here with 2:38 to go. Credit to D&H, man, for sticking with it and making this thing a game. Getting it down to 13 at one point here not too long ago. Falcons got a takeaway. Here comes Wengsness. And a foul called on the Wolverines. Looks to be on Mallory Peterson.
Wolverine foul is on number 15, Mallory Peterson, her third,
Team's third of the fourth quarter, and Peterson's third personal as well. So one more to give here for D&H. AP still yet to commit a foul in this fourth quarter. And bounce pass goes to Lorna Bernard. I'd imagine the Falcons will use as much clock as possible here in the remaining possessions. Bounce pass to the high post left. It's Wengsness. Now back outside the three-point line with Bernard. 15 to shoot. Yeah, they're just passing it around here. Running time off the clock. Here's Bruns down to the post. As it's swatted away out of bounds. It'll stay with the Falcons with 9 on the shot clock. Yeah, and it's not like you want to run it all the way down. Like, you got to give yourself time to get something up. So, yeah, I like that. Trying to put something up around the 10-second mark on the shot clock. So here comes Eddie. She bounced into the post. Straight up is Wengsness. Couldn't get it to go. She was right underneath the bucket. That's almost kind of a tough angle down there. Wolverines get it down by 15. It's 50-35 AP. A minute 45 seconds left in the game. Foster has it, throws it down to the post, looking for Reichs. Pass led her a little too far, able to gain control, and a foul call and a drive in by Peterson.
Falcons foul is on number 12,
Colby Wengsness with her second personal, team's first of the fourth quarter. Mallory Peterson will shoot a pair of free throws here. I mean, it's going to be a little too late here for D&H when it's all said and done, but gotta tip the cap to them because they showed some fight to get this thing cut down to as little as 13. These are the first free throws of the night, by the way, for Mallory Peterson.
Number 3,
nice game for her. 15 points, team high. 5 of 13 shooting, including 4 of 11 from 3. And the second free throw, good. 13-point lead for AP. 97 seconds remaining in the game. Falcons will move to 7 and 8. Wolverines will move to 8 and 8. Two teams right around the 500 mark as we enter the final week of January next week. Here's Walker. And passed it to Ava Eddy. These are going to be the final few games before the announcement of playoff brackets. Three-pointer left wing, that's good by Ava Eddy. Her first three of the night, 53-37 Falcons. Out of bounds to DNH. So yeah, teams are at this point polishing up those resumes for seeding purposes. 1 minute to go. AP 53, DNH 37. Jalen Smith back in. Dangerous pass. Silman has it taken away from her. And Eva Walker will bring it across half court here for AP. We got a whistle here and a timeout. Well, hold on. A travel is. Huh, okay. Osterkamp comes in. Jensen Closter makes her first appearance. Addie Joslin comes in for DNH. Also Kirsten Peterson. Okay, it wasn't a travel. That was a weird motion by the referee to do that. He did the travel motion, but he meant to say, hey, just get in the subs. So I see what he was doing, but it was just a little confusing there. Three-pointer, it's Ava Eddy, airballed short. Wolverines with the rebound, 22 seconds left. The shot clock is off. Autumn Easter into the game. Skips a pass to Joslin. Jalen Smith faked the shot. Around the perimeter, Joslin. See if she can get a shot off here. In her first appearance of the night. Down to the post. Turnaround shot missed by Kirsten Peterson. Rebound Falcons, and that is the game. Aplington-Parkersburg 53, Dike-New Hartford 37. And these teams split their regular season series with a road team winning each game. Post-game coverage next, then we'll get you set for the boys' game.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing.
When it comes to plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, choose Murphy's Heating and Plumbing of Hampton. Check murphysheating.com.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Final score in the girls' game, Aplington-Parkersburg 53, Dike-New Hartford 37. And the teams split their regular season series. The road team ends up winning each game after DNH won 50-48 at AP back in December. It was a wire-to-wire win for the Falcons in this one, leading by as many as 26 points. Wolverines cut it down to as little as 13 in that fourth quarter. The Falcons able to close it out. And AP moves to 7 and 8 overall. In league play, they're now 6-7. D&H is now 8-8 overall, and 7-7 in the NICL. So the team's now separated by just a half game in the standings. In AP 6-7, D&H 7-7. Take a look at the stats here from this one. AP was 20 of 49 for 40.8%. 7 of 21 from 3, 6 of 11 at the free throw line. Lorna Bernard leads the way with 16 points on 6 of 11 shooting. Eva Walker with 12, Kobe Langston 11, Ava Eddy 5, Kiara Morris 4, Peyton Osterkamp 3, and Megan Bruns with 2. D&H as a team was 12 for 49 for 24.4%, 6 of 21 from 3, and 7 of 10 at the free throw line. Mallory Peterson, by the way, with 16 points on 5 of 13 shooting. Kaylin Meester at 6. Riley Dykes 5. Peyton Foster and Siri Smith each with 4. And Kirsten Peterson with 2. Yeah, for any team to hold Peyton Foster to just 4 points, that's a good defensive game plan there. All right, I'm going to take a timeout. We'll get you set for the boys game here in just a moment on radio.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready to refresh your bath or kitchen? Murphy's Heating and Plumbing has your perfect match. From stunning showers to modern toilets, explore endless possibilities in Murphy's exclusive vendor showroom. Stop by on Highway 3 East in Hampton or call for your personal showroom tour. Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, transforming your dreams into reality.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
We're about 7.5 minutes away from the tip-off of the boys' game between AP and DNH. Wolverines coming in 6-9 overall. Falcons are 10-3. Back on Tuesday night, I got a chance to talk to AP head coach Aaron Thomas about their loss at home against Grundy Center. So here's that interview right now. Talking after a 74-69 loss here against Grundy Center. Certainly a lot of storylines going along with this game. I'll ask about the matchup with Owen here in a sec. But, man, a game that everyone thought would be pretty intense, and unfortunately not able to quite make enough plays down the stretch.
Yeah, I think we just had some mental breakdowns. Looking a couple rebounds off free throws, not finding the shooters that we needed to. Kyle, we got some bunnies, some ones that they just didn't go in, but it wasn't a lack of effort. I was proud of our kids, our fight, but we do got to increase, little things, because this is a game of inches in a game like this, and I thought they were a little sharper than we were, and it starts with me. We got to work on some things, really shore up some things in practice, just on small things, but we're right there, and Grundy's as good a team as there is, and told our guys we can't now stub our toe or let up. We have to use this to fuel us as we move forward, and we got to keep getting better.
Down the stretch, you had a few missed chances, sometimes where you could have gotten some rebounds, had, a crucial turnover down here late. How can this team kind of learn to execute better in some of those late game situations?
That's what we talked. We got to work a little bit more of that in practice, but just little effort things. We knew 50-50 balls were going to be a key, and they probably won more than we did, early. Probably the first 4 minutes, I think we had 6 turnovers. Then we played the rest of the half with only 4, but it led to run-out layups for them, and in a tight game, that's the difference. So we just got to learn from it. We're still trying to figure ourselves out with 3 games back with Benny, and that'll come, just everybody with number of shots and shot selections and all those good things. So great atmosphere. It prepares us well for postseason.
Mm-hmm. Another career high scoring night for Tyler Wedeking, 30 points, including 11 of 13 at the line. What can you say about what that guy did here tonight?
Yeah, he did a good job stepping up when we needed baskets, and it wasn't just settling for threes. He attacked the rim to get himself to the free throw line, and he played very well for us offensively.
Mm-hmm. What can you say about, this first ever time coached against Owen? I have to imagine this is a pretty special night for both of you guys.
Yeah, obviously very proud of him and his program and what he's got going down there. And honestly, once we started playing, it was just kind of, another game. It was neat to look down and see him down there and enjoyed just sharing the court with him. But all in all, just, as a dad, super, super proud of him. Obviously, I wish he would have lost by about 2 and we would have won, but that happens, and I think both teams will be better because of it. And I said this is the only night all year I hope Grundy loses unless we play him again in sub-state or at state or district final or whatever. But otherwise, we wish them all the best.
Mm-hmm. And I can't remember a regular season game with this type of an atmosphere in here. Holy cow! How electric were you guys feeling here tonight?
Yeah, it was great. We've had some games pre-COVID. Since COVID, it hasn't been anything like this. Not even close. And both student people, we had a ton of people, and it's honestly back to the 17s, 14 through 18 pre-COVID when we played Dike-New Hartford. It was rocking like this, but it's truly been since COVID since we've had an atmosphere like this. It's not postseason.
All right, and speaking of Dike-New Hartford, back there on Friday night,
Yep.
Any thoughts on that game?
Yeah, they're playing much better. They're playing well, so we got to be ready to go. We talked. We can't hang our head on tonight and lose another one. We shouldn't with that. So we got to be ready to go. We need 2 good days of practice to play against a DNH team that's really improved.
All right, well, thanks for the time tonight, and best of luck on Friday.
Thanks for being here, J-Mo. Appreciate it.
All right, once again, that was AP boys basketball coach Aaron Thomas after falling to Grundy Center at home on Tuesday night. Man, that was a heck of a game. AP ended up losing by 5 to a Grundy Center team that is still undefeated on this point. They were scheduled to host Sumner Fredericksburg tonight, but like every game in the NICL except for this one, that one got postponed. We're going to take a timeout, and we will meet the starting lineups in just a moment. AP
Did you know Murphy's does water softeners? That's right. Check with Murphy's Heating and Plumbing for water right softeners and filtered drinking water systems for your home. Soft water is important for washing and bathing, and great tasting drinking water. Well, everyone loves that. Get your water right water softener or drinking water system today in Hampton at Murphy's. Also with water heaters, new toilets, furnace filters, and more in stock.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Dumont Telephone Company has been in business for over 120 years. Their 8-person staff has a combined total of over 135 years of experience providing high-quality service to the area. They currently provide broadband and streaming video services to several area communities in Butler and Franklin counties. Dumont Telephone Company is currently investing millions of dollars into the latest technology, fiber to the home, to make sure all rural residents have access to a high-quality broadband and streaming video services.
AP and DNH boys basketball heading your way in just a little bit. You're on 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go on YouTube. And this is a series that AP has dominated, winning the last 11 in a row, including 68-46 back in Parkersburg on December 19th of this season. The last DNH win of this series is all the way back on February 2nd, 2021. So it's been just about 5 years since DNH boys basketball has gotten a victory against AP. Falcons just had their first loss of January in that Grundy Center game back on Tuesday night. Dike-New Hartford is coming off of a 69-54 loss against Columbus Catholic on the road on Tuesday. That was on the heels of a 67-60 loss to Denver back on the road, or excuse me, that actually was at home last Friday night, a week ago from tonight. Scoring leader on the season is big man to the post, Dawson Dietrich, 13.5 points per game. Also the rebounding leader with 7.5. The Wolverines have had to play kind of shorthanded as of late. Some of their better players, Tate Block and Jaden Soppy, have been injured since the middle portion of December. So it's been a little bit of a tougher year here for the Wolverines, coming in against 6-9 overall. But certainly a big one here tonight against their rivals. Meanwhile, Benny Waller has returned to the lineup here for the Falcons, scoring 20 points per game here in the last few games. So he has certainly been a major addition. And I guess addition maybe isn't the correct word for that, but return to the lineup, if you will, after having not played at all this season, but back to almost to his full stride here in his senior campaign. All right, we're just about ready for the introduction of the starting lineups here inside the gym, so I will get those to you here right now. We will start with the road team AP. Number 1 is a 6'1" junior guard, Wes Shirk. Number 3 is a 6' senior guard, Trevin Thomas. Number 5, a 6'1" senior guard, Benny Waller. Number 23 is a 5'10" sophomore guard, Tyler Wedeking. And number 35 is a 6'5" freshman center, Charlie Wessels. And for the home team, Dike-New Hartford. Number 2 is a 5'9" junior guard, Peyton Picorni. Number 4 is a 6'1" senior guard, Aiden Walston. Number 11 is a 6'1" senior guard, Cam Todd. Number 22, a 5'10" sophomore guard, Corbin McCarter. And number 42 is a 6'2" senior forward, Dawson Dietrich. Wolverines are assisted by Chad Meester, John Patterson, Michael Schmitz, with a head coach, Alex Tagto. Falcons are assisted by Jason Berkey, Keaton Hempen, Connor Newroth, Brad O'Connell, and Adam Waters, with a head coach, Aaron Thomas. So a big one here tonight, to say the least. This is the one that was maybe a little bit in question after the cancellation of school today for both schools. But both superintendents got together yesterday and talked it through and decided, hey, you know, the road conditions are going to be good. It's just going to be cold. So we've got heat in our vehicles and whatnot. And along with that, I mean, at this point of the year, it's tough to find a makeup date. So it's, I would say they're doing the right thing, getting this game in here tonight and not having to worry about rescheduling. See Owen Thomas making his way into the building as well, sporting his dad's team. Always good to see after they met back on Tuesday night for the first time, and that's a head coaching matchup. A lot more people in here compared to what it was for the girls' game as well, so should be a pretty electric atmosphere. They always schedule the boys' games either for 7:30 or 7:45, but they never start on time. However, right now it's 7:44, so we might actually have an on-time start here for this one. Teams are in their final huddles. And oh, we got to take a moment. There's a cable hanging down from the north side shot clock. One of the referees has got a broom down there. He's using the broomstick to try to get it behind the backboard, and he does just that. Gets a round of applause. All right, and with that, the teams will head out. And our opening tip-off is coming up. It'll be Charlie Wessels, they call him Chuck, jumping it up against Dawson Dietrich of the Wolverines. AP in the road black uniforms with red numbers in text, narrow white outlines. The ball is in the air, being tapped around. Dietrich controls the opening tip-off, and the Wolverines move it from right to left. As I see it from my top of the bleachers broadcast location, D&H in the home white uniforms with blue numbers in text and black outlines and blue stripes down the sides. D&H on offense. Here's Peyton Picorni with a three-pointer. And D&H off to a 3-0 start. Puts a little juice in this place. Here comes Benny Waller trying to take it coast to coast. He does and lays it in. And this might be one of those kinds of games. Back and forth to start. Both teams getting after it right out of the chute. Wolverines coming down floor from right to left. Falcons moving from left to right. They got a TV crew here and as well, getting some highlights as well. So you know it's a big one. One of the only ones going on tonight as well. It is the only game of the NICL. Cam Tott circles in the paint, kicks out. Here's a wing three. That one good by Corbin McCarter. 6-2 D&H. What a start here for the Wolverines with back-to-back made three-pointers. Got the Falcons on the ropes a little bit. Benny Waller tries to get the answer. It bounces on the rim and it's missed. Wolverines with tempo, down floor, baseline Todd. Skips it out, Picorni, another three-pointer, off the rim and missed. Rebound goes to Thomas. Well, that would have brought the house down for sure. Thomas drives down, kicks out Shirk, takes it on the baseline, terminates the dribble and throws it up top. Deep three, Wedeking straight on, too strong. Rebound, D&H. Almost a foul on AP, but Walston able to clear. Now we know how good Tyler Wedeking can be from three, so an 0-for-1 start for him. That'll certainly put some wind into the sails of D&H. Foul has been called on the Falcons here. That'll go on Benny Waller. Team's first, his first. And it'll be free throws for Dawson Dietrich of the Wolverines. First one up and good. D&H 7, AP 2. One more coming up for Dietrich. That one good as well. The big man knocks them both down. Wolverines 8, Falcons 2. 6:18 to go here in the first quarter. Thomas brings down the floor here for the Falcons, moving from left to right. Wessels hands off Wedeking, takes to the free throw line, guarded by Picorni. Terminates the dribble and kicks out here to Thomas on the near side. Down to Wessels in the short corner right. Takes it into the paint, stops, pops. Oh, couldn't get it to go off the rim, and the rebound goes to D&H. Here come the Wolverines. Left wing, it's Todd. Guarded by Shirk. Man defense right now here for the Falcons. Down to the post, it's Dietrich. Turns around on Wessels. Couldn't get it to fall, and Chuck with a rebound. Waller with a spin at the free throw line. 14-foot jumper. Gets it to fall down through. Right over the front of the rim and down. And it's 8-4 in favor of the Wolverines. Benny Waller now 2 for 3. 2 made twos, 1 missed 3 for him so far in the game. Todd crosses over, drives down, finds an opening, puts it up and in for 2. Nice pace of play here for this one. Both teams really getting after each other. Turnaround by Waller. That one good from 14 feet again. Almost the same shot as the previous trip down the floor. D&H 10, AP 6. 5 minutes straight up to go here in the first quarter. Wolverines have it on offense. One-arm pass up to Todd. McCarter takes a three-pointer. Bricks it to the left, and the rebound will go to the Falcons. Waller across half court, now turns on the Jets. Takes it down, left of the lane, scooped it up with the right hand and put it in for 2.
Benny Waller for Falcons.
4 made twos in the game for Benny Waller, and he's got a team-high 8 points. He's got all 8 for the Falcons, in fact. Wolverines with McCorney, blocked away by Wessels. Falcons in transition. Here comes Wedeking. Around his defender, his left-hand layup is good.
Falcon basket with number 23, Tyler Wedeking.
10-10 tie. Wedeking with a layup, his first points of the game. And the first player other than Benny Waller of AP to score. Just like that, Dawson Dietrich takes it down inside and gets the answer. And a 12-10 Wolverine lead. Thomas down floor to the free throw line and kicks it out to the wing left side with Wedeking. Brings it out near half court. Now starts his drive. Nice jab step. Gets McCorney off of him. Three-pointer deep left wing. Rims out, missed by Wedeking. So that's what D&H wants out of him. Missed threes like that and then rebounds. McCarter spins, bounces it down, looking for Dietrich in the paint. Stolen away by the Falcons, though. It's 4-on-5 right now and a hard foul. Wessels and Todd with a collision down in the lane. And Cam Todd called for the Wolverine foul here with 3:36 to go in the first quarter. This has been a tight series all time. In fact, AP has just a slim lead at 42-39. So it was just 3 games ago in the series that AP tied it up all time. And again, this dates back to the mid-1990s. Three-pointer, Benny Waller for the lead. He knocks it down from the left wing. His first made 3 of the night. AP leads it now 13-12. Across half court comes D&H. With a much larger crowd in here now than what we had for the girls' game. Step back 3, it's McCarter. Missed it off the rim. Rebound being tapped around. Oh, it's going to be a bang-bang call down to the baseline. It was pinball between Shirk and Caden Baker, and they're going to rule a D&H possession. Man, that one was so close down there along the baseline, and the official who called it was eclipsed off from it because he was on the total opposite side of where he needed to be to see it. So he had to make a decision, and AP will get possession. Three-pointer again by Waller. That one missed short. Trevin Thomas, though, with an offensive board. He tries going up with it. Kind of an ill-advised shot. Gets absolutely swatted out of bounds. So AP will inbound here with Waller down to the baseline. 2:47 to go, first quarter. Inbounds to the corner, left side, Shirk. You know, he can get going from downtown as well. Takes it on the baseline, goes straight up with it, and down in for 2. Wes Shirk with his first bucket of the game. 2.5 to go, first quarter. AP 15, D&H 12. And a drive here by Baker. Draws his defender off, that's Waller. Man defense down here for the Falcons. They do have a man open, though, D&H does. However, Corbin McCarter rises up at the right side of the lane, drops it down in for 2. Back to a 1-point game, 15-14 AP. Shirk finds Waller up top of the key. D&H playing a zone defense, and Waller drills a straight-on three-pointer. His second made 3 of the game. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 18-14 is the lead here for Aplington-Parkersburg. McCarter kicks out to the corner. Here comes Baker. Gets it around Thomas. Layup is no good from the left baseline. Putback is also missed. 2 straight misses there for Caden Baker of the Wolverines. And down floor comes AP. Here's a jumper from 16 feet out. High post left. That's Wes Shirk. He's now 2 for 2 shooting in the game. And McCorney hands off. And we got a collision down here. Baker kind of ran into the feet of Thomas as they took a slide. And Thomas will be subbed out in favor of Gavin Allen. Wolverines will send in Noah Connolly. Also, Aiden Walston. And here come the Wolverines down on offense. Three-pointer, catch and shoot. Too strong, it was missed by Drew Destival. And we got a whistle here right after the missed shot. Kaden Baker gets called for the DNH foul with about 15 to go in the first quarter. AP 20, DNH 14 is the score. And here comes Benny Waller across half court down to the far sideline. Screen set by Cole Brower up top. Benny with a spin, terminates the dribble and throws it right at Sully Jansen into the paint. And a kick out. Ball's on the floor, is off someone's leg. And picked up by the Wolverines. They get a takeaway. In transition, here they come with Walston. Throws it across the court. Todd fires up a three-pointer. Left wing, bounced off the rim and missed. 44 seconds left first quarter. Here comes Wedeking, trying to go coast to coast with it. Floats it off the front of the rim and no good. Brower rebound, put back, yes. 22-14 Falcons. Cole Brower with his first bucket of the game. He and Charlie Wessels going back and forth down there in the post. Tot with a spin, high post left, stops the dribble, kick out, three-pointer, catch, shoot. Oh, that was missed by Baker. Rising rebound goes to Waller. 14 seconds. And AP looking to hold for the last shot here, down to 10. AP by 8. Screen set by Brower. Waller throws it right. Allen bounces it down into the post. Here comes Brower. Turnaround shot off the rim and missed. And that is it for the first quarter. Aplington-Parkersburg 22. Dike-New Hartford 14. Second quarter is coming up next.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Let's head to the second quarter. It's Aplington-Parkersburg 22, Dike-New Hartford 14. John Molenko with you here on 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go on YouTube. Take a look at some of the numbers here so far. AP shooting 10 of 18, including 2 for 6 from 3. DNH is 5 of 15, 2 of 7 from 3. Corbin McCarter leading the Wolverines with 5 points. Benny Waller leads the Falcons with 14. So here we go in the second. Falcons up by 8. Here in the latest installment of this rivalry matchup, loose ball picked up by AP down to their offensive end. Shirk through traffic. I don't know if that's a shot attempt to kind of hit the rim, and picked up by DNH, and here they come down floor in transition. Top of the key here, it's Peyton McCorney of DNH. Run of the point and bounce the top of the key here to Dietrich, and we got a whistle here, and an offensive foul called on DNH. It's 7:28 to go here in the second quarter. Team's first foul as well here at the 7:28 mark. So Wedeking will inbound here. And Trevin Thomas will bring it up the court here for the Falcons. Drives down left of the lane, scooped it up and couldn't get it to fall. And we got a foul called on the putback attempt. And there'll be free throws coming up here for Charlie Wessels with 7:17 to go in the second quarter. AP looking for their first points of the period. First free throw by Wessels, rattled down through. This is AP's first trip to the free throw line tonight. That one also good. Wessels 2 for 2 at the line, and AP extends the lead to 10 at 24-14. Across half court comes DNH. And now we got a whistle here, and they'll inbound here from over on the far sideline. 7:09 to go here in the second quarter. They'll inbound into the backcourt here. Loose ball almost picked up by AP, and it'll be controlled instead by Drew Testival. Bounce it up to Walston, top of the key, guarded one-on-one by Jansen. Walston, no look pass out to the corner. Take it along the baseline and kick it back out. 3 on the shot clock, got to get it up. McCarter pops up a three-pointer, it hit the rim, rebound Wessels. Man, that was about as good of a desperation look as you can get. Falcons down the other way, Shirk gets swatted, knocked to the ground and out of bounds. No foul is called, and it'll be AP ball here with 27 on the shot clock. Deep inbounds here goes to Wessels, top of the key. Now Waller almost had it stolen away by Tot. Thomas to Waller up top. What a spin. Floats it up and gets it to fall down through. What a nifty look for Benny Waller. He's taken 5 two-point attempts. He's made them all. 26-14 Falcons. Loose ball out of bounds. A collision down to the baseline. And Corbin McCarter gets knocked down. It was Trevin Thomas that was up in there that collided with him. There was no foul called whatsoever. They just said incidental contact. And McCarter will inbound to the corner to the right side, Destival. McCarter passes left. Here's a three-pointer. Missed by Walston. A nice rebound goes to Charlie Wessels of AP. Quickly down the floor come the Falcons. Underneath Wessels. Nice pass from the outside, and there was a foul call.
Ordering foul is on number 22, Corbin McCarter, his first team third of the period. At the line for the Falcons is number 35, Charlie Wessels, shooting 2.
Wessels at the line. He'll shoot 2 free throws here for the Falcons. First one up and good. Now 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Second one, no good. Rebound goes to Trevin Thomas. And look at another possession here. Straight on three-pointer is missed by Waller. That's going to be pinballed around and out of bounds, and it'll be AP ball. .5:43 to go here in the second quarter. Wedeking inbounds to the corner. It's Shirk. Drives to the baseline. Three-pointer, catch, shoot. Trevin Thomas, no. And D&H secures the rebound. D&H comes down the floor. Scooping shot is good by Aiden Walston. His first bucket of the game, 27-16. And we got a whistle here. And a foul has been called.
Ordering foul is on number 10, Drew Testival, his second, team's fourth. Into the Falcons lineup is number 42, Cole Brower.
So Cole Brower comes back into the lineup here. He lays it up and puts it in. Nice look there. 29-16. And we got a whistle here and another foul called. This one will be on D&H's McCarter.
Falcons foul is on number 23, Tyler Wedeking. His first, team's first.
Excuse me, if foul is on Tyler Wedeking, and McCarter will shoot the free throws. There we go. So 4:55 to go here till halftime. And the first free throw is good.
Number 23, David Baker. Number 2, Peyton McCorney. Into the Falcons lineup is number 0.
Both teams making some substitutions here. D&H as a team shooting just 57% of the line this year. Corbin McCarter came into the game 18 of 25 for 72%. Second one is good. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line.
Second free throw is good.
Skip out to the corner. Here's Waller. Drives down to the lane. Scooped it up. Oh, couldn't get it to fall off the rim. And that was Benny's first missed 2 of the game. 4.5 to go here in the first half. I believe both girls' head coaches will be joining me here at halftime. Step back jumper, good from the right short corner. That's Dawson Dietrich. The Wolverine big man gets another shot to go. Now 2 for 3 in the game. Left side corner, three-pointer. That's Benny Waller. Another three-pointer for him. 3 of 6 from downtown, up to 19 points already here in this first half for AP. 32-20 is the Falcon lead. Bounce down to the baseline. Hard dribble by Dietrich. And puts it down through. Nice post move. Gets it by Cole Brower down there. Thomas drives down left of the lane. And they'll bring it back outside. Benny off a screen from Brower. Pops up and knocks it down again, just right of center. That one was a long 2. 21 points for Benny Waller in the first half alone. Borderline insanity. On pace for a 40-plus point game. 3:18 to go here in the first half. Pass down into the post. And a rejection here by Brower out to the corner. Three-pointer missed by McCarter, but the Wolverines secure an offensive board. Here's a three-pointer, Peyton Picorni. His second 3 of the game, 34-25. Waller a 3 at the other end. Good again. Benny Waller playing out of his mind. And a timeout called here with 2:53 to go till halftime. Or maybe not a timeout. I thought they initially signaled that. There seems to be a level of confusion as to what's going on with that, but looks like we are not going to have a timeout. And head coach Alex Tagto, the Wolverines, calls that number 2. Whatever that means. Wolverines have it. Tot stops the dribble. Hand off behind here. McCarter now on the left side. Destival tossed it down low. And D&H was out of bounds. It was Caden Baker taking it on the baseline. Leaped up to make the catch. But when it came down, he had a foot out of bounds. I'll turn it back over to AP here with 2:30 till halftime. Falcons 37, Wolverines 25. Benny Waller's got it right now. Takes down right of the lane. Loose ball, had it knocked away. It'll stay with the Falcons here. 24 points here for Benny Waller so far. And we've still got over 2 minutes until halftime. Now Wedeking to inbound. Top of the key, Trevin Thomas. Sully Jansen takes a 3. Bouncing on the rim, and it hit the shot clock, so that's ruled out of bounds. AP has a team shooting 4 of 11 from 3, 15 of 29 overall. .210 till halftime. Here comes Baker across half court for the Wolverines. Now McCarter with it, takes it inside the free throw line, floats it up, rattles it down through. Waller down floor. Spins off as a defender. Down to Thomas, right wing. Waller's open, and they get it to him. Sully Jansen a 3. Yes, sir. 40-27 Falcons. 92 seconds until halftime. Wolverines on offense. McCarter left wing. And shovels a pass back outside. They keep it outside the perimeter. Step back 3. Destival left it short. Rebound Falcons with Thomas. Down floor Jansen. Thomas looks to pass and finds Wedeking. And he dribbles right. Stops. Peers down to the post. Bounces it to Wessels. Looks to find a cutting Sully Jansen on the backside, but they turn it over. 50 seconds until halftime. A scramble for it between Jansen and McCarter. And Jansen will get hit with His first personal foul, team second here of the second quarter.
Into the Falcons lineup number 1, West Shirk.
West Shirk into the lineup here for AP. 45 seconds left here in the first half. Falcons 40, Wolverines 27. To the corner, it's McCarter. Takes along the baseline. Runs into some traffic. Hesitation, reverse layup attempts, and a foul.
Falcons foul is on number 35, Charlie Wessel. His first, team's third, shooting 2.
Wessel's called for his first personal. Team's third. AP with one more foul to give here in the second quarter. D&H with no more. They have full. Free throw is good here by Corbin McCarter.
Number 24, Noah Connolly into the lineup for the Wolverines, replacing number 23, Cade Baker.
And Connolly comes in for Baker. One more free throw for McCarter. And that one good. D&H as a team is 6 for 6 at the free throw line. That'll keep you in games right there. So here we go. 26 seconds until halftime. Falcons have it with a shot clock off. And Waller will dribble here near half court. We'll run this down toward the end. Down to 12. Down to 10, and now they start. Screen set by Wessels. Waller takes it right, handoff Shirk. He takes it to the free throw line, pops it up, banks it in. 42-29. D&H barely gets a shot off. Don't think that would have counted. And that is it for half number 1. 42-29 AP. It's halftime on 99 The Wave.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing.
When it comes to plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, choose Murphy's Heating and Plumbing of Hampton. Check murphysheating.com.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Ready to refresh your bath or kitchen? Murphy's Heating and Plumbing has your perfect match. From stunning showers to modern toilets, explore endless possibilities in Murphy's exclusive vendor showroom. Stop by on Highway 3 East in Hampton or call for your personal showroom tour. Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, transforming your dreams into reality.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
We're back live inside the Dike-New Hartford gym. We're at halftime of the boys game. It's 42-29 in favor of Aplington-Parkersburg over Dike-New Hartford. Joining me right now on Radio on the Go Sports is D&H head girls basketball coach Matt Dove after the Wolverines fell here at home to Aplington-Parkersburg 53-37. And Matt, one of those games where not a lot of shots fell. You certainly got a decent amount of good looks, but man, it just seemed like so many were halfway down and out. Just not your night in that regard, unfortunately.
Yeah, and certainly credit to them coming out. I mean, we knew they were going to be a lot better the second time around. They're a really well-coached team, so we knew they were going to come out firing, and unfortunately, when we weren't making shots, they were making a lot of them, and credit to them for doing that. But, you know, at halftime, we just kind of talked about, you know, we're getting the looks we want. We're doing the right things offensively. Sometimes the ball just doesn't go in the basket, and then did some things defensively that were a little uncharacteristic for us too. And then, you know, had some bad turnovers this time too. But, you know, credit to AP, but proud of our girls for hanging in there in the second half and coming out firing. That was good to see.
Yeah, the lead was as many as 26 points. You guys cut it down to 13. What'd you like, you know, especially in that fourth quarter, showing some fight and getting this thing back to within, you know, striking distance to an extent?
I think just that. I think, you know, you kept competing regardless what the scoreboard says. Thought we played with a sense of urgency. Really liked seeing Mallory Peterson, you know, getting in spots, getting ready to shoot. So when she had the ball, I mean, she shot with a purpose, and I think that was a little bit different than the first half. I thought, you know, a couple of our girls would get the open looks, but it was kind of an afterthought and things instead of spotting up, being ready to knock some of those shots down. Obviously, they took Peyton out of the game, so we needed other girls to step up and be ready to contribute. I thought we got good looks inside, too. We just could get some of those to roll. But, you know, again, credit to them for making it hard on us, and but yeah, proud of the girls for the second half.
Does this kind of turn into a lesson of, you know, how to adjust when, you know, they're able to kind of shut down your top scorer to an extent, you know?
Oh yeah, Brady teaches me a lot of lessons. No, yeah, I think so, and I think I hope for the girls they realize, you know, if Peyton's not going to score and things aren't going to, you know, maybe go that way, that we do have other players that can step up and contribute. And you know, we certainly showed flashes of that in the second half, but just got to figure out a way to have that confidence from the get-go.
Big picture, your record moves to 8-8 on the season. You know, you're certainly in a better spot now than you were at this time last year. And you guys have, it seemed like the first AP game really was a nice turning point of the season for you guys, right? So what can you say about kind of this second half of the season? Because clearly, you know, things, despite tonight's result, you're still kind of moving in the right direction as a whole.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with the direction we're moving. You know, we talked about in the locker room afterwards, you know, offensively, when you're doing the things that we ask them to do, you're getting to the right spots, taking the right shots that we want to take, getting all the looks we want to get. You know, whether the ball goes in the basket or not is kind of, you know, out of your control to some degree. So we just got to keep doing the right things offensively, getting in the right spots. And, you know, eventually when those shots go, we'll be fine. Then we got to keep guarding on the other end, too. I think, you know, we were really good defensively before Christmas. We've shown some really good stretches here after break, but just had a few too many breakdowns here in the last few games that we need to clean up if we really want to, you know, finish the way we want to finish here. But, yeah, offensively, we're just going to keep plugging away, and once those shots start to go and we start guarding a little more consistently, we'll have something.
All right, well, that's D&H head coach Matt Dove. Appreciate the time tonight, and best of luck here down the stretch.
Yes, sir. Thanks for the coverage.
All right, if you want to just hand that to Brady, we'll roll right into his interview here. Coach Driscoll getting the headset all set up here. Some lessons to be taught from Driscoll to Dove. Brady's getting his headset set up here. All right, you got me in that?
Yep.
There we go. Okay, get this recording back going here. doing a little switcheroo on the fly, but it's continuing coverage of AP girls basketball with the head coach Brady Driscoll. 53-37. You guys get back on the right track tonight. Much needed win for this team. A strong start, and I have to imagine this one felt pretty good for you guys here today.
Yeah, it was good to get it back on the winning side of things. Last time we played these guys, we got down early right away and had to fight our way back, and so kind of flipping that this time was good to see, and girls executed pretty well and shot pretty well in the first half and did enough to hold on in the second.
Yeah, when it comes to kind of holding off that second half rally, though, I mean, you guys were led by as many as 26. D&H was able to cut it down to 13. What was kind of your take on that late game scenario where they kind of made things interesting there for a little bit?
Yeah, we talked about, too, at halftime and, at various points in the second half that probably the only way that they'll get back into it is if they hit some threes, and if we turn it over for live ball turnovers and they get out and run and get some layups, I guess you could extend that out to long rebounds that they get and we don't get back and they throw it over the top, and I thought that they got a couple of those and a couple turnovers for layups. We tried forcing things that we didn't need to early in the shot clock, and those all kind of contributed to giving up quite a few points in a short amount of time for them to have some room to work with. But it's learning experience for us, learning points, time and situation, and we'll have those again in some other games. So we'll take it, learn from it, and it's better that you can learn from it and win than a loss.
Mm-hmm. All right, we've got about a minute here till we get started with the second half, but when it comes to next week, you got all three at home, Olwine, West Fork, and then Columbus all coming to your place. What's your take on those few games?
Yeah, I mean, Olwine right away on Tuesday have two of the better players in the conference of all 15 teams. I think C and Becker average, about 20 and 19 apiece. So taking care of those two will be huge for us. They've been scoring a lot of points. And then, I haven't seen much of West Fork or haven't seen Columbus since we played them the first time around, really. So take care of the first one on Tuesday and go from there.
All right, well, that's AP head coach Brady Driscoll. I appreciate the time, and congrats on the win.
You bet. Thanks, Jimmo.
All right, we got about 30 seconds before the second half.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details.
All right, we are underway here in the second half. AP 42, Dike-New Hartford 29. As our radio audience catches back up, 42-29 in favor of AP as we get rolling in the third quarter, and a missed shot by Corbin McCarter of the Wolverines. And we got a bucket at the other end, count it, and one. And it'll be free throws coming up for AP. If you missed any of those interviews or wanted to listen or see them again, I'll get those posted up to Radio on the Go's YouTube channel later tonight. But Benny Waller's and one free throw is good here for AP. Matt Dove and Brady Driscoll, two of the best dudes there are. So appreciate those guys for coming up here at halftime. Always a pleasure to talk about their respective teams. Wolverines on offense, moving it from left to right. Here's a floating shot from the right side. Caden Baker up and in for two. 45-31 in favor of Dike-New Hartford. And how about that first half for Benny Waller? He had 24 points, now up to 27. He's shooting 73% for the game. Right side layup, that's Charlie Wessels. Falcons lead at 47-31. And this is on pace to be one of the higher scoring games of the year for AP. 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter. And this shot is missed here for D&H down to the other side. Benny Waller takes the down floor, and he will head to the free throw line after being fouled on that running shot attempt. Team numbers here for the Falcons, 19 of 33 now, that's 57%. 5 of 12 from 3, 4 of 5 at the line. 11 of 27 are the Wolverines, 3 of 13 from 3 and 6 of 6 at the free throw line. So here comes Benny for 2 more. 1 for 1 of the game to line here so far tonight. And that one is good. 1 more, I should say. 50-31 is the lead for AP. And Dietrich, foul on his way up. So he will shoot free throws for the Wolverines. Nice stat sheet squared away. There we go. So 30 points for Benny Waller. How about that? 6.5 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Shot fake here. Dietrich floats it up. Couldn't get it to go. Offensive board for the Wolverines. Tot takes it on the baseline. And that one missed way too strong as well. Falcons racing back down the other way. Leading by 19 points here against Dike-New Hartford. If AP closes this off, it would be their 12th consecutive win in the series. And it's out of bounds. D&H will have possession here. Under 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd. Wolverines have it. Loose ball being pinballed around off a couple people's feet. No kickball violation. Reverse layup is missed by Todd and bouncing out of bounds at the baseline. It'll stay down here with D&H. So busy week next week for both teams. AP will be at home for all 3. It'll be Olwine on Tuesday, West Fork on Thursday, and Columbus on Friday. And then after that, on Tuesday, February 2nd, a trip down to East Marshall. That's actually Monday, February 2nd. That boys game could get pretty intense. Let me tell you that right now. East Marshall's having a good year. That was originally scheduled for December 18th. There were some whiteout conditions that night. Sully Jansen with a 3-pointer knocks it down. 6 points for him. He's 2 for 3 from the field, all from 3-point range. Crossover here. It's whistle now and a foul on the drive by Caden Baker. Now all of a sudden the fouls are starting to rack up here in this 3rd quarter. Second of the game for Benny Waller, AP's second as a team. D&H with 2 of them as well. AP did not have that many fouls in the first half. So the pace kind of picked up here from that regard here in this 3rd quarter. Wolverines have it right now. McCarter drives in on Jansen. Skips a pass across the lane to the opposite corner. A 3-pointer bounced on the rim, missed by Dustival. Waller saves it from going out of bounds and ricochets it back off of Dustival, so it'll be AP ball. Drew Dustival, a 6-foot freshman guard for the Wolverines. He's one of those dudes that's been kind of called into maybe some earlier action than he maybe would have expected with the injury of a couple key contributors, Tate Block and Jaden Soppe. Cole Brower with a spin, pops it up, bounces it down through. Cole Brower at 3 for 4 games shooting so far, and a timeout has been called with 4:55 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's AP 55.
This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Timeout is done. 4:55 to go here in the third quarter. It's AP 55, D&H 31. Second half of this boys game. AP looks to be on their way to another victory after they won the girls game earlier in the night as well. Much higher scoring this time around. And speaking of high scoring, Benny Waller of AP right now is at 30 points. And we're still not even halfway through the third quarter, man. That's good. Here's Dietrich in the lane for the Wolverines, floating it up, putting it in for two. 55-33 AP. 4.5 to go here in the third quarter. And again, if AP wins, it'll be their 12th straight in the series. It's been almost 5 years since D&H has won a game this series. Brower loses control, and it's picked up by McCarter. He brings it across half court. Wolverines move from left to right. Now he dribbles, takes it inside the free throw line. And we got a whistle here as Walston received the pass. Kind of sidestepped his way down toward the bucket. And AP, it's called for the foul. That's a second personal one on Tyler Wedeking, who's been held to just 2 points tonight. That's crazy. Deep inbounds pass here goes to Destival of D&H. Down to the right side wing, it's Walston, heaves it across the floor, tipped by Waller, almost gets he does get a steal, but he steps out of bounds. Tried dribbling it behind his back to keep it in, but he had a foot on the sideline. That almost was a highlight reel play there for Benny. 3:55 to go here in the third quarter. Falcons 55, Wolverines 33. Both boys' head coaches will join me either directly after the game on the air or off the air. Regardless, you can hear those interviews later tonight on Radio on the Go on YouTube or on tomorrow's edition of the Coach's Corner. Here's Dietrich driving down left of the lane. High floater is missed off the backboard. Wedeking across half court. Dribbles down, pops it up, you betcha. 4 points now for Wedeking. On pace to be his slowest game of the year offensively, but it's kind of been the Benny Waller show tonight, a legacy game for him. Down to 3:12 to go in the third quarter. AP 57, D&H 33. Down underneath the bucket, and a missed shot by Corbin McCarter of the Wolverines. That was from point blank range. Wes Shirk drives on Dietrich. A little bit of size mismatch there. Now it's Cole Brower. Wants to turn around and had it picked away from behind. Down floor comes Baker. Layup's good. Caden Baker, coast to coast for the Wolverines. 22-point lead for the Falcons. Floater shot with the left hand, missed by Wedeking. Nearly out of bounds, but picked up by Destival. And D&H turns it over. Coach Alex Tagato pacing the sidelines. Not pleased with the events of that possession. So speaking of next week for AP, they will host West Fork on Thursday. That'll be on 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go on YouTube. That'll be a little bit of a throwback, if you will. Those teams met quite a bit back in the early and mid-2010s. Here's a Benny Waller three-pointer, and he's got 33 points now. 33. 13 of 17. That's more than in the zone. That's redonkulous. Left-handed shot, good by Dawson Dietrich on the other side. Right down there in the lane. So along with being 13 of 17, overall he's 5 of 8 from 3 and 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Hook shot with the right hand is good for Chuck Wessels. 62-37. $1:35 left in this third quarter. Here's a three-pointer, McCarter, you betcha. Knocked that one down to the right side corner. Benny Waller finishes at the other side on the run to the bucket. 35 points. a guy that the Falcons will certainly miss in the future. McCarter misses a three down at the other end. Man, what a career he's had for AP. Misses that runner. Falcons do get it back. And Thomas bounces it out of bounds off of Walston. 52.6 seconds left in the third quarter. And Noah Connolly comes back in for DNH. Thomas in the lane, kick out to the corner. Wedeking catch, shoot three. Missed it short. Rebound Dietrich. Long two, Dietrich bouncing off the rim and backboard. Couldn't get it to fall. Here comes Waller. Sprints down floor. Oh, he had it taken away. Pocket pick by Noah Connolly. Down floor come the Wolverines. 23 seconds left in the quarter. Ooh, and Destival decides not to pull up from three. Tapped in the air by Wedeking. Destival sidestepped his defender and missed the three. But Dietrich missed the putback. But the third opportunity does go. Rebound and a putback for Dietrich. 2 seconds. Waller gets it across half court. Stops. Short. That would have counted. It did not go. He airballed it short. And that will bring us to the end of this third quarter. AP 64, DNH 42. The final stanza is right around the corner. Let's head to the fourth quarter. It's AP 64, DNH 42. A 22-point Falcon lead. And it's been a legacy game for Benny Waller. 35 points on 14 of 20 shooting, 5 of 9 from 3, and 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Just an incredible night for the AP senior. To the corner, it's Wedeking. Loose ball picked up by Brower. Scoops it up and in for 2. Not too bad of a start for Cole Brower either. 4 for 5 shooting in the game for 8 points. And AP extends the lead to 24. Wolverines on offense. Dietrich, shot fake, and puts it up on Brower, puts it in. Dawson Dietrich, 16 points for DNH, 7 of 12 shooting in the game. Top of the key, catch, shoots, Sully Jansen. You betcha from downtown. Sully Jansen with 3 3-pointers. He's 3 of 4 from downtown in the game. And we got a whistle on a drive down by DNH. And they will shoot some free throws. Wes Shirk with his first personal foul, team's first of the period here as well. Waller comes in to replace Thomas. Inbounds pass to Dietrich and shovels it back out McCarter, who's guarded by Jansen. McCarter on the baseline, skip out, and a 3-pointer Baker's missed. Loose ball, rebound picked up by Brower. And the Falcons turn it back over again. Left side corner, 3-pointer. Corbin McCarter with a miss. And Shirk with the rebound. And a whistle. It's going to be a travel on AP on that trip down the floor. D&H gets it back with AP leading 69-44. Falcons are well on their way to a win here in this one. AP ranked number 9 in 2A. It'll be interesting to see next week's rankings, which will come out midday Monday. AP had a loss to the number 6 ranked team by 5 points. And a scooping layup is good by McCarter. So that's far from a resume killer there. And then you bounce back here with a game that, you know, obviously it's not over yet, but a good chance that this is going to finish as a double-digit margin here for AP. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that plays into the new rankings that come out next week. Inbounds pass, and Waller tries tapping it up, almost an alley-oop style, but he'll head to the free throw line after getting knocked to the ground. There hasn't been like a ton of movement in the 2A rankings here this year, so yeah, and you do want to be, I mean, ideally you would want to be in the top 8. Free throw good here by Waller. At least in the top 10. That'll earn you a top seed in a district. And if you're in the top 8, then you'd be the top 8 in the top overall seed in the sub-state bracket as well. So they all matter. Cross-court pass here. Dietrich takes a power dribble, slams it on the floor, puts it up and in for 2. That dude at one point this year was shooting like over 80%. So he's showing some promise. Dawson Dietrich has. Jansen taps it out. Shirk with a 3. Yes, sir. That's his first 3 of the night. 74-48 AP. Falcons are 9 of 18 from three-point range. And a foul on AP. It's certainly got potential to be considered one of the more complete performances of the year for AP. You know, team-wise. First free throw good by Corbin McCarter. You maybe would look for a little more balanced scoring, but you can't argue with 37 points from one guy. Benny Waller. Holy cow, what a night. His pace has slowed a little bit down here in the second half as McCarter hits the second free throw. Thomas down floor, Sully Jansen. Out to Thomas. Kick out Trevin Thomas. Catch, shoot 3 from the right corner is missed. And D&H chases down the rebound. Straight on 3, it's McCarter. Yes, sir. 74-53. And a loose ball. Taken away by D&H. McCarter. Bounces up top of the key. Here's Todd to the near side. Catch, shoot 3. Yes. Noah Cowling. Wolverines aren't going down that easy. Sully Jansen a 3 on the other side. Oh, that one rims out. Falcons get it back though. Thomas, loose ball. It's going to be a jump ball called. And D&H has the possession arrow here with 4:27 to go in the fourth. (74-56) AP. The lead is 18 points. 5 on the floor for AP right now. Wedeking, Waller, Thomas, Shirk, and Wessels. 5 on the floor for D&H. Tot, Connolly. As here's a drive down and a foul on Wes Shirk on the drive by Todd. So Tot, Connolly, McCarter, Dietrich, and Walston. 5 on the floor for D&H.
team score at the line for the Wolverines is number 11, Cam Todd, shooting 2.
First free throw by Todd is good.
First free throw by Todd is good.
Hard to believe we're kind of winding down on the winter sports season. At least as far as the regular season is concerned. We'll certainly have a lot of postseason stuff coming up. Todd goes 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. It's, yeah, just 1 week left in January after tonight. And then February is when it all really heats up. Turnaround shot is good. Charlie Wessels. And a timeout call. 30-second timeout. Benny Waller, 37 points to lead the way, 30 of 50. 30 of 50 is the team as a whole. That's 60%. 9 of 20 from three-point range and 7 of 8 at the free throw line. Benny Waller, 37 points, 9 apiece for Jansen, Shirk, and Wessels. Meanwhile, D&H is 21 of 49, 6 of 21 from 3, 10 of 10 at the free throw line. Corbin McCarter with 21, Dawson Dietrich 18. 3 minutes, 58 seconds left in regulation. Each team has 4 timeouts left, so they've been very conservative in that department. Wolverines bring it across here with McCarter. As we're 7/8 of the way through. Picked off here, it's Benny Waller. One-on-one to the bucket and in. He's up to 39. You might as well let him get 40. Let's see if I can find out some stat information from Ryan Dillard on that. The AP single game program record is 44 by Jaden Mackey, set back in December 2021 at South Hardin. Right side layup is good by Cole Brower. So the record is still within reach for Benny Waller. Bouncing down low. And we got a whistle. And a blocking foul has been called.
Hopkins foul is on number 1, West. His third, team fourth period. In the Wolverine lineup, number 10, Drew Gestival, number 23, Cade Victor. And the Falcons lineup, number 32, Gavin Allen.
80 to 58 is AP's lead with 2:52 to go in regulation. D&H inbounds down to their offensive end. And a spin and a step back here, Dietrich. The shot was no good, however. Falcons down floor, Wedeking. Passes right toward Thomas, and he takes a 3, and that one missed. Wolverines get the rebound. Out to the corner, McCarter with a 3. That one missed. Rebound Waller. And here come the Falcons. Waller picks it up, fires a 3, in and out. Again, the single game record for AP is 44 points. Waller's at 39 right now. And there's 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. So it's a record watch for Benny Waller. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh, okay, it's a AP had their 5th foul. So yeah, D&H is in the bonus now. And it'll be 2 free throws for Aiden Walston. And it's up and good. The second free throw is no good. Oh, and Sully Jansen couldn't secure the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds, and D&H will keep it here with 2:08 left. So Benny Waller needs 5 more points to tie the all-time single game record. and 6 to pass it. 2:05 left. And here's a steal by Allen. Passing it left, here's Wedeking. Up to Benny Waller. 1:50 left. Waller draws off as a defender. Three-pointer is missed short. It's going to be out of bounds to D&H. Falcons not able to secure it. Waller now with 3 straight missed three-pointers. 1:44 left. Luke Jacobson comes into the game. And he replaces Benny Waller. So Waller will have a seat, and that'll likely be it for tonight for him. Dawson Dietrich with a spinning shot at the other side is missed. But a tip of the cap to Benny Waller. No shot down here. A foul is called on D&H, but not in the act of shooting. AP will head to the free throw line here with Brandon Hartparker. Or no, they won't. All right, so both teams will send in some more bench players. D&H brings in Tate Block, and he hasn't appeared in a while. Also, Noah Stockdale, and a bucket is good for AP. Right off the inbounds pass, Gavin Allen with his first points of the night. 1:15 left. AP 82, D&H 59. Three-pointer left wing is too strong. Missed by Jacob Feeker, also in off the bench for D&H. One minute left in the game. Austin Shepard comes in. For AP, also Jackson Klespies. Three-pointer, Klespies missed it. D&H for the board, 50 seconds to play. Falcons leading by 23. Three-pointer at the other side, good by Drew Destival. That's his first points of the night. Hartford dribbles into lane. Cross court, Gavin Allen bounces down to the baseline. Now up top, straight on three. That's Luke Jacobson. AP pouring it on here, 85-62. Destival steps to the left, now hand off Stockdale, drives it out to the baseline, and deflected out of bounds. This is a season high point total for AP. And their previous high was 69, which is actually kind of surprising that they hadn't even scored 70 yet this year. Scooping layup is good by Destival. So he gets another bucket. And that'll be it. AP 85, D&H 64. Post-game coverage.
Did you know Murphy's does water softeners? That's right. Check with Murphy's Heating and Plumbing for water right softeners and filtered drinking water systems for your home. Soft water is important for washing and bathing, and great tasting drinking water. Well, everyone loves that. Get your water right water softener or drinking water system today in Hampton at Murphy's. Also with water heaters, new toilets, furnace filters, and more in stock.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Dumont Telephone Company has been in business for over 120 years. Their 8-person staff has a combined total of over 135 years of experience providing high-quality service to the area. They currently provide broadband and streaming video services to several area communities in Butler and Franklin counties. Dumont Telephone Company is currently investing millions of dollars into the latest technology, fiber to the home, to make sure all rural residents have access to a high-quality broadband and streaming video services.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio on the Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio on the Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On the Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On the Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On the Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
Christensen Jewelry of Hampton is North Iowa's go-to store for a gift that will be truly treasured. From wedding and engagement rings to a present for someone special, we have over 17,000 pieces of fine jewelry, gemstones, gifts, and decor. Known for quality repair, jewelry and watch restoration, and custom design. Stop in and discover our wonderful store in downtown Hampton, or shop online and have your items shipped right to you. Go to christensenjewelry.com right now and see why people from around the Midwest come to Christensen's.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing.
When it comes to plumbing, heating, and air conditioning, choose Murphy's Heating and Plumbing of Hampton. Check murphysheating.com.
Murphy's Heating and Plumbing, because you deserve the best.
AP boys defeat Dike-New Hartford 85-64 behind 39 points by Benny Waller. That ties a career high. He also scored 39 in a game against Denver last year. But nevertheless, Benny Waller adding to his legacy here tonight at AP. All Falcons in this one after a high-powered first quarter for both teams. But Waller in the game was 15 of 23, including 5 of 11 from 3 and 4 of 4 at the free throw line. Cole Broward had 10, Sully Jansen, Wes Shirk, and Charlie Wessels each with 9. Tyler Wedeking with 4, Luke Jacobson 3, Gavin Allen with 2. Corbin McCarter led D&H with 21 points. Dawson Dietrich 18, Peyton Picorni had 6. The team was 23 of 55, 7 of 24 from 3, and 11 of 12 at the line. We're going to talk to AP head coach Aaron Thomas here in just a moment. It's continuing coverage of AP boys basketball with head coach Aaron Thomas after the Falcons defeated Dike-New Hartford 85-64 behind a tied for a career high 39 points by Benny Waller. You guys really came out and took care of business. Left no doubt here in this one tonight. Oh, hold on. Oh, we got some technical issues. We're gonna We're going to take a timeout. I forgot to do something. We're going to resume this here in just a moment. All right, I believe we've got the technical issues squared away. You got me in that headset now?
I can hear you.
You got me. Okay, we're good. Troubleshooting on the run. It's continuing coverage of AP boys basketball here with head coach Aaron Thomas. The Falcons defeated Dike-New Hartford 85-64, including a tied for a career high 39 points for Benny Waller. What'd you like about how your team came out and really was able to take care of business here in this one tonight?
Yeah, you know, at first they hit a couple threes and got out to a lead, but we stayed with it. I thought for the first half we guarded pretty well. We had a couple lapses. Obviously, Benny got it going. Our guys did a good job of letting him go when he got hot and not worrying about trying to get theirs. I thought Tyler Wedeking had a couple really nice drives and passes, and, you know, he scores a lot too, but they stayed patient. Without a doubt, Sully Jansen was really good tonight. You know, 3 big threes for him, which was great to see, and just the defensive effort that he brought. And all in all, it was good. We had one bad stretch there. We stopped guarding the second half. You know, giving up 60-some is way too many, but we also usually don't score 80-some. So the pace was what we wanted, and I think we have good depth, and we can play a lot of different guys, and a lot of different guys can score it. It was just Benny was really, really hot tonight, so excellent performance by him.
Yeah, 39 points again. It ties a career high. He also scored 39 in a game against Denver last year. 15 of 23, including 5 of 11 from 3 and 4 of 4 at the free throw line. So, man, for a guy like him, especially just a few games back from injury, what can you say about that performance tonight?
Yeah, you know, you hate to see for him as much time and effort as he put in, and then to have to miss, you know, those first. I said I think he's trying to get her all back in a hurry here. 2 really big games, those last 2, and you know, we're finding our niche and our movement. You know, shots obviously are going to be different for people, and I think we're starting to figure that out. For ourselves, but when he's good, and I thought our post guys, you know, we did get the ball in the post, and those guys did a pretty good job finishing. You know, it's a nice tandem with Cole and Charlie, you know, only a freshman and sophomore, and Dietrich's a handful, and I thought they contested. They didn't give him a lot easy, and he scored it, but he had to go up and over those guys, so those things were all pretty good.
Yeah, and when it comes to some more defensive things here, Corbin McCarter of DNH scores 21. Dietrich would probably get a decent amount. He had 18, but again, you don't like giving up a 64 points very well.
Right. No, and we just got to be better there. The pace was good, but I think they scored 8 straight points, 4 straight possessions there in the fourth, and we just can't have that. We got to make sure we stay locked in and that we guard throughout. And credit to them, they made some shots. Dietrich, like I said, is a handful. We didn't guard the left hand as well as we needed to, but we'll learn. We'll keep working, and you take this win without school. You know, I was very impressed with our effort, how hard and how quick we didn't look lethargic. So very pleased with that. Now we got 3 games next week, so we got to get ready to go.
Yeah, and I was looking through your schedule here earlier. This was by far a season high. You hadn't scored more than 69. I couldn't believe you hadn't even hit 70, but, I mean, it just seems like this team is probably finding its offensive stride at the right time, scoring 85 in a game like this.
Yeah, without a doubt. But like I said, we got to pick up. Our last 2 games have been the most points we've given up by a lot, so we've got to get better on that end of the floor, just stay consistent. But our efficiency is much better without a doubt. And, obviously Benny, it's no secret the way he scored it throughout his career. That definitely helps us get baskets and get points easier.
Mm-hmm. And with him coming back, results in a few tweaks to the lineup here and there. How have the rest of the guys kind of responded to some of these changes with Benny's return?
Yeah, I think good. Sully Jansen came off the bench last 2. I don't know if that's always going to be an all-the-time thing. It's kind of matchups. We played some smaller teams, and Trevin's been giving us really, really good ball pressure and guarding the other teams. Guards with so it could adjust and change, but like I said, West maybe isn't getting quite as many shots. Tyler's not getting quite as many shots, but they're going to get open and easier shots with Benny back, because he's going to be the focal point for the other teams. And then now all of a sudden the second best defenders guarding Tyler, third best guarding West, so it'll still be there. And we still got to throw it, play inside out. We can't get where we just swing it around the perimeter and then just launch threes, and I thought we did a good job of that tonight.
Mm-hmm. So hard to believe we're going to be entering the last week of January already. Yeah. Regular season's kind of winding down here at this point. What are you kind of hoping your team learns throughout these next few weeks to be kind of in best position for postseason play?
We're almost through that grind where sometimes you get to that January, 20, like right in this range where it can get kind of benign and it gets long, and we've been practicing. And you turn the page to February, and then postseason's looming. So everybody usually gets a burst. I think with Benny coming back, that's given us a little juice. Made us different. We're working through things. So we're definitely haven't peaked early this year by any stretch. But we just got to keep working defensively as a unit. We got to make sure offensively that everybody knows. Like, we spent probably 25 minutes just walking through our sets and plays to make sure everybody had them down, everybody's on the same page, because we're playing maybe different positions than we were prior to Benny back. So just really proud of the group, the maturity in which they've all handled this, and how hard they keep playing.
3 at home next week, so a nice little home stretch for you guys. Olwine, West Fork, and then finishing it off with Columbus. I remember about 11 years ago, Nick Ellis in a game winner against West Fork, so turning the clock back a little bit with that one. But what's your thoughts on those 3 games here next week?
Yeah, obviously, West Fork being non-conference, Olwine, having a tough year. But we got to keep getting better, those two. And Columbus is a handful. They could beat anybody on any day, and they're long, they're athletic. I know they'll be hungry, and we're gonna have to do some prep work on them on Wednesday, and hopefully we can build the lead and get where we're not running guys in the ground, so we got our legs come Friday. But we just got to keep getting better. That's going to be kind of the mantra. How good can we be come postseason?
Any final thoughts you'd like to share here tonight?
Yeah, just glad we could get it in. On a cold night, at least there was no wind, and a great crowd, which made it enjoyable. That turned out, and always great when our 2 schools and communities get together. Very healthy rivalry, and just appreciate that we were able to get it in.
All right, AP head coach Aaron Thomas joining me here on Radio On The Go Sports. Always a pleasure, Coach, and appreciate the time tonight.
Hey, thank you, J-Mo.
All right, 85-64, AP gets the win over Dike-New Hartford. We will wrap up.
Ready for the adventure of a lifetime? Join the Radio On The Go Travel Club for a summer 2026 cruise to Alaska. Get ready to experience glaciers, wildlife, and breathtaking views that you won't find anywhere else. Here's Derek from Crown Jewel Travel to tell us more.
From towering mountains to stunning coastlines, Alaska is the ultimate destination for nature lovers, thrill seekers, and anyone looking to make unforgettable memories. This isn't just a cruise, it's a journey into the wild beauty of the last frontier. Want to learn more and reserve your spot? Contact me at 641-425-8068 for all the details. This is a trip I'm not going to miss, and I'd love to have you there with me.
Again, contact Crown Jewel Travel to learn more. 641-425-8068. Don't miss out. Start planning your Alaska adventure today with the Radio On The Go Travel Club and Crown Jewel Travel.
Looking to skyrocket your brand's visibility? Look no further. On The Go Media delivers cutting-edge digital advertising solutions tailored just for you. Reach your audience wherever they are with precision targeting and captivating content. Elevate your brand with On The Go Media. Your digital success starts here. Contact us today. Email radio@radioonthego.com to grow your business with On The Go Digital. Locally owned and operated in Hampton, Iowa.
All right, it is continuing coverage of Dike-New Hartford boys basketball after the Wolverines fell 85-64 against Aplington-Parkersburg here on Friday night. Head coach Alex Tagtoe joins me right now, and Coach, a game where AP has a guy go off for 39 points. I'm sure that has to make it tough to an extent. What's kind of your take here on this one tonight?
Yeah, I think you hit it. Anytime you got a guy offensively that hasn't gone the way Benny had it going tonight, it makes it tough. I thought, to be honest with you, defensively on everybody else, we were really locked into what we were trying to do. But sometimes guys really get it going. He's a guy that can do that. We saw it tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and when it comes to like a defensive game plan for this team, obviously the first time you played them, they didn't have Benny Waller, so a little bit of a different scouting report coming into this one. But what were kind of some of those big points of emphasis? Because you did hold Tyler Wedeking to just 4 points here in this one. So is it kind of a pick your poison type thing here with these guys?
Well, I think Wedeking and Waller, they're obviously at the top of the scouting report every game. That's nothing new for them. Really, honestly, in the first half, I thought we were forcing him into difficult shots. We were kind of taking away what we wanted to take away, and he was making it anyway. Sometimes that's how it goes. Told the guys after the game, it's not a breakdown, and it's not us being in the wrong spot. He just had it going big time tonight. Made a couple really tough shots in the first quarter. Saw it go through, and when you got a caliber of player like that and he has the confidence right away, it's just kind of snowballs. So sometimes you just got to give credit to a guy for having a great night.
Certainly, and for you guys, the offense wasn't all that bad for most of the time. I mean, you score 64 points. I mean, that'll win you games a fair amount of nights. Corbin McCarter with 21, Dawson Dietrich with 18. So you guys were able to kind of mix it up. You got it going from three-point range quite a bit tonight here as well.
Yeah, same thing. I thought we executed pretty well offensively, moved the ball pretty well as a whole. We had a couple stretches where we were a little bit stagnant. And again, that kind of can bleed over from the defensive end. We're busting our butts on that end, and Benny comes down and makes a tough shot, and that happens a couple times in a row. It can be kind of deflating on the offensive end. So we had a few lulls, but overall, offensively, I thought we did a pretty good job.
We're in this on the Coach's Corner here on Saturday morning as well. So did you just want to talk about just some of your last couple games as well? Going back to that Columbus game here, 69-54 on the road back on Tuesday night. What was kind of your take on that one?
Yeah, similar to tonight, where I thought we did a pretty good job on the defensive end of the floor. Their size was really tough for us to handle. They just put size all over the floor, every position. That gave us some fits. It was tough for us to rebound, and on the defensive end, they put us in some tough spots there. So, but overall, I still think we're growing. I think we're getting better every day defensively, and hopefully we can kind of peak in the next week or two here.
Mm-hmm. Coming down to the last week of January next week already, kind of hard to believe, but the regular season, man, it's not too much of it left here. What are you kind of hoping your team is able to kind of learn here over these next few weeks to be in the best possible position once those games really matter in February?
Yeah, that's it. You got to be playing your best ball in February. You got to peak at that time. You got to do that if you want to make a run. This is the second Friday in a row we've hosted a top 10 team in here, and the second Friday in a row where we've been hanging around and in the game late into the second half, and then just kind of not quite had enough to make it over the hump. Kind of the same on Tuesday. We just got to, I think, trust in what we're doing and trust in each other, and knowing that if we keep getting in that situation, eventually we're going to break through. We're going to kind of learn how to win one of those tight ones late, and I think it's going to be big for us when we finally do it.
Mm-hmm. Busy week next week. 3 games at Sumner Fred, home against Roland Story. So nice to get a non-conference in there as well, and then back on the road to Hudson here next Friday night. What's your take on that upcoming stretch, and what you're hoping your team is able to accomplish in those games next week?
Yeah, busy week. You said it. Longest road trip of the year on a Tuesday will be a challenge. Just having everybody locked in to be on the road early and far away on a weeknight, and then back to back to the end of the week is always tough. 2 teams that are going to be locked and loaded and playing really good ball right now. Both Roland Story and Hudson are playing really well, so we're going to have our work cut out for us.
All right. Any final thoughts you'd like to share before we wrap up?
No, I think just to echo what I said before, I thought proud of the way we competed tonight. Obviously didn't bounce the way we wanted it to bounce a few times, but we competed the whole time. And sometimes you just gotta kind of tip your cap to a guy that has a great night.
All right, that's D&H boys basketball coach Alex Tagto. Always a pleasure, coach, and thanks for the time here tonight.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, once again, AP gets the win in both games, 85-64 in the boys game and 53-37 in the girls game. I'm John Molenkel reporting from the Dike-New Hartford gym. This has been High School Hoops on Radio On The Go Sports. Good night.